Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, we've got time
seconds
for that.
remaining. 5 seconds left. Don't freeze
Anywho,
up.
first 3 bands are usually pretty boring. I see, I
Radiant
think,
team
you know,
ban.
has played Earthshaker like over half his games. I think Chen's banned Silencer every game. Chen's had Phoenix banned against him every game. The Axe is a pretty common ban. This means that most of Scrub's heroes are being let through. Gonna force them to pick one, I guess. Scrubs only played 4 games because he was missing 1 week. He played a Coddle, a
10
Techies, and a
seconds
Pudge,
remaining.
all of which were rather impressive.
Dire team's turn to ban.
Wonder if they just ban another Chen hero. We leave all the Scrub heroes open. Chen banning his own hero too.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Also, you mentioned that I was AFK. I just came back, but you mentioned that Scrub didn't want to play techies anymore, so
10
they'll
seconds
probably pick
remaining.
Pudge first,
Dire
right?
team's turn to pick.
Maybe.
Keeper
I
of
think the
the
Coddle.
Coddle.
I mean,
Don't want to be a one-trick pony, I guess.
I think all techies, they like play a long techies game and they're like, oh dang, I'm done with this hero. And then like the very next day they play it again. I'm pretty sure is how it works. I was kind of expecting the Pudge because that's what he went absolutely ham on.
10
But
seconds
I guess
remaining.
first pick Coddle has more combos because Pudge kind of puts you in a weird
5
position in
seconds
lane
remaining.
where your laning partner is this fleshy, no armor melee hero. And so now if you pick another melee hero, which is what most offlaners are, you're in this awkward position where you just be punished by heroes that do well against melees. Next. Wow, the anti-Coddle tech coming out right away. Get a Carapace on one of those big blinding lights. Ton of return damage, plus the W. Very squishy
Radiant
hero
team's
Coddle.
turn to pick.
Everything about
Disruptor.
Nexus Kit, honestly, just
Oh,
destroys
that's
Coddle.
interesting. I haven't seen Disruptor in 2018.
I don't see a lot of
Radiant team's
Disruptor
turn to
nowadays. Is this the Chen 4 Undying back from the dead? Or 3 Undying, sorry. He used to do this a lot, like Season 1, right? Or is it Season 2?
It was right before the first season he played, right when he was known as that guy who played Undying.
10
Yeah,
seconds
Undying got like
remaining.
banned every game, I remember. And then he switched to more conventional options
5
in
seconds
Phoenix.
remaining.
And Disruptor is not something I've seen a lot of, though. That's kind of interesting. Or if there's a specific purpose for that, or if it's just
Dire team
Good.
ban.
like, oh, you can get Nyx Initiation, drop a Disruptor ult on it. And Storm from Chen. I also kind of lockpick Storm, because I think both Donkey Punch and Ira are Storm players, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe by picking
Yeah,
Disruptor,
yeah.
they're like, alright.
I
Now
remember
we're the
Ira's,
only ones that are allowed to
player.
pick Storm.
Radiant team's
Yeah,
turn
his
to ban.
Invoker's quite nice. I'm a big fan. Damn the Conka. Disgusting hero.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to ban.
It's pretty atypical bans, although the picks are interesting. Get rid of PL, get rid of Storm. I think Kunkka has a pretty high ban rate right now, too. I mulled over all the stats the other day for that blog. I think Kunkka has like a good win
10
rate as
seconds
well.
remaining. Dire team's
It's
turn
like-
to pick.
Won 6 out of 9 games or something. 6 out of 8, yeah, I don't know what it was. It was a funny number. Drow. Yikes.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, nobody in their right mind wants to.
5 seconds
pick Conk
remaining.
anyway, right?
No, I never played it one game too. And they picked it for Blind Killer as well, so when he stood in. They've shown they're willing to do that.
So I would bet that that's like a blind killer hero though, and I wonder if
It
they
wasn't
got banned
though.
this game despite not really being a hero they would pick normally.
I don't think it was a Blind Killer hero. Because I remember I like ragged on his Conker really hard for that first part of the game. I really didn't like it. And then
I mean, it
when
could
I went
still
and
be a
talked
hero
to
that
him,
you
apparently
want to
he
play.
hadn't played it for a year. Well, what happened
what's
was
that
is that
for
they forgot to ban Elusive's Conker. Or chose not to ban Elusive's Conker, so they just picked it. And then they got punished really heavily for third picking a Conker. Alright, Ursa against the Undying. Disruptor Ursa? It sounds okay in theory,
10
right?
seconds remaining.
Just get on top of Undying, and he just dies.
It's a pretty
5
good catch.
seconds remaining.
I think
Dire
that sounds
team's
like
turn
a
to
plan.
pick.
Oh, it's a core Undying. I guess we knew that already, but it's still,
We kinda knew that already.
it's just weird.
Means he's not gonna be able to last it very well. But, I mean, if they just spam Undying Q and Coddle, what you call it? Q? Their Qs, their nukes. Ursa will have a hard time walking up to the lane. He has like 400 max HP and half that goes away from Coddles.
5 seconds
What's that
remaining.
stupid spell called? Horses. Horse cannon. Shaman, I assume, is just to get some much needed lockdown. They don't have any
Yeah, I think so.
Coddle and
And he also
Undying.
pushes towers. And the
Yeah.
other two heroes they have don't.
So,
Gives them a little bit of flexibility on cores too.
okay pick. I'm not really wild about personally playing Shaman in dual lanes, but it definitely fits the draft. Nick, you know what else Nyx does? It kind of blocks the Invoker pick.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Oh, I like that.
Oh boy.
Taking Chen's Enigma attack and turning it against him.
I mean, Shaman can't deal with Enigma in lane, I don't think. Enigma might just have a free lane, or he can just do his idle on denying
10
bullshit.
seconds remaining.
I don't know though, but because Coddle is gonna stand too far back to get black
5
holes,
seconds
right,
remaining.
supposedly, and Undying. And if you black hole for an Undying, he's already placed Tombstone, and then he dies and places another Tombstone. What have you really
Dire
gained?
team ban.
He's gained 2 tombstones.
No, the enemy team has gained 2 Tombstones. What does the Enigma gain?
Yeah,
True.
I know.
I assume this is a mid Necro. They could put it safe lane, I guess. Does okay against Enigma, I think. That's into Nyx. That's a little rough. Into Disruptor too. You're gonna
10
have to get
seconds
that
remaining.
Can
BKB.
Heartstopper proc
5 seconds
Spike
remaining.
Carapace?
No. I do not think so. But the Nyx can just W you repeatedly, and then you're sad. Like, you have enough mana to cast your spells, then you get it all back when you kill someone.
Radiant team ban.
But if he just, like, mana burns you, not only does it do a ton of damage, especially if you have Ghost Shroud on, it does a ton of damage. You're not gonna have the mana to drop your ult. And you don't get the mana back from using your ult. And you're done. TB ban? This makes sense, right? I guess. I'd go for a
10
TB
seconds
here.
remaining.
The only thing you're really worried about is Enigma. You just have to avoid that
5
black
seconds
hole, and you don't
remaining.
care about those other heroes at all.
Actually, I don't think you could pick a TB into. Oh no, okay, never mind. I thought Chen banned it. I was saying you couldn't pick TB into Coddle Undying.
No, I think it'd be bad for Chen's team. Or not Chen's team, Inno's team, sorry. Especially because he'd have a mid-Ursa. Maybe it's okay against Neck, though. Probably. I'm a little scared about the lanes, honestly. What do you combo with a Shaman that just beats an X Enigma? And Sad Boys plays, because Sad Boys does seem to prefer the kind of farming
Radiant
heroes
team's turn to pick.
that aren't strong laners. Like, I think his most played heroes are like AM and Luna. TV maybe. That's what I played in pubs with him anyway. Some Drow as well. Not the kind of heroes that are just gonna walk up in the lane and have a good time. Ban the TA. That's good against Necro, right? Oh no, that's not
5
very well.
seconds remaining.
Oh yeah, but you're right. We have seen a lot of Luna from him in our pubs. I
5
think Drow
seconds
would be
remaining.
fine with this lineup.
That was banned.
Draw's banned.
Oh, okay. She's pretty okay against Enigma and whatnot.
I mean, I am scared. I'm scared for lanes here actually, because in theory they counter pick the Necrophos. The Ursa should do okay against Undying Caudal, and then I don't know what they pick here to go with the Shaman.
I don't
What
know, I
would
feel
you
like Chen might be able to outplay the Ursa on Undying.
It can go okay. I don't think it's gonna be a big win for Undying Caudal. I mean, maybe if Caudal can farm and Undying doesn't feed. It's not like an auto loss lane. It's just not an auto win lane either. I mean, when you have like a 3 position Undying, you at least want to win your lane. It's kind of an odd pick otherwise. You don't offer any lockdown or damage or anything. That's a weird thing with Undying, because like post-game stats always look really bad, because he doesn't offer conventional stuff. He offers the slow from the zombies and whatever else it is the zombies do, the damage amp from his ults and the strength sap. But it's not like real damage, and the healing's pretty weak and mostly on himself. And there's no true lockdown. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, but he's a good hero.
He's a good hero.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Producer. Against Nyx as well.
There's a sad boys hero for sure.
That is a sad boys hero. That's a sad boys hero that can actually lane. Oh
Choose your
lord.
hero.
Oh, they counter pick, but
Oh,
it's not gonna
I
be
like
mid Medusa.
It doesn't matter though, right? 'Cause
Well, I mean,
sniper counters Dusa for the game. The whole game.
does he? I thought the big thing was just that he ruins her lane super hard. And then like
The thing with Dusa is that heroes that want to jump on top of her and commit, or heroes that want to jump on top and commit, you know, like a Lifestealer, an Ursa, or Troll Warlord, she pops her ult, and then they have to run away. And then, while they're running away, they're getting hit. But Sniper just shoots her from outside of Stone Gaze range and outside of her attack range. And not a lot of other heroes can do that. He also gets rid of the Shaman wards, he gets rid of the Tombstone.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
really
good
like Inno's
sniper.
draft here.
Alright, but how many Eidolons is Enigma gonna feed her during the laning stage?
I want to say OC's better than that, but I'm sure we'll see a few go down. If White Joel Birch can apply pressure with the Nyx. Nyx is a scary laner. He's like, what, like 4 armor and then 5 health regen? He just like gets in
Yeah, the
your
health regen's
face.
kinda dumb. It's very high.
I don't know, I like the Deuce pick, I guess. They can just... Like, their high ground is very difficult to go up. And she's good against Ursa. Ursa's starting with an
Prepare
E.
for battle.
No Stout Shield.
Wait,
No
what's
mango.
Chen's items?
Dude,
That's a
Resistance
lot of
to Course.
mangoes.
What is this?
This is a core Ursa, it's just an odd starting build. Chen's starting build is also very unique.
Alright. Actually, I have some thoughts here.
Uh-oh.
You're not gonna get clicked by either of these heroes in the offlane. Do you really need a Stout Shield?
I think Caudal clicks you.
Or maybe
And the Stout Shield's for the wave as well, right? You run into the
Yeah.
wave, and you click the enemy hero as Ursa. I mean, I think it's doable. Like, the Undying is even more scared to go up now.
"30 seconds to battle."
They forgot to give Ira his tangos. So he has no tangos mid.
that's just
That
my
is-
proposal.
You still get a tango, surely. I don't know, that seems like a mistake.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's a communication issue or something.
We've seen TK win that lane without any regen, it's no problem.
Necro doesn't need as much regen as most heroes. Or as much regen as any other hero, arguably, but like you just go to mid, you drop your branch and you eat it. And then you just have a nice early couple waves where you can't be clicked down. But you require a tango for that. And Donkey Punch will have a tango.
Dude, this guy's
The
gonna
block?
kill the last hit, and then he's gonna have no problem.
I believe. I'm mostly interested in this top lane. This one could really go either way. See, Chen, he's queuing, being careful not to get up there. This is what he should do. Get the Ursa low on strength, so that he's scared of the Caudal Blast. Illuminate, that's what it's called.
Oh, 2 mana to kill.
Oh,
Very
very nice.
4 mangoes.
Needed to deny his range creep there. Denying the range creep is like what lanes are nowadays. He's actually 3-0. Just, he's happy. Getting run down by the Uversa though. How much damage is it?
He only has 400
200?
HP.
200 damage level 1 blast is.
Sentry does see the observer. It's just on the far side of the tree.
Yeah. They'll get it eventually. The creeps might actually just get it right here.
If the creeps get it, that would be very unfortunate.
The creeps are gonna get the last hit. Chen is actually just top the last hits right now. It's gonna get worse as these guys get spells. You get the glimpse and the ground pound.
Oh, he tanked the tower, just dead.
Oh, that was beautiful, my dude. Alright, Chen did outplay the Ursa. Red Lego guy was right.
Yeah, I think if that happens, like that's just kind of the lane. If Chen can just keep doing that repeatedly, that's just one lane.
Yeah, Soul Rip, man. I've seen 2 Undyings in LD2L not take Soul Rip until after 6. It's very frustrating.
Such
That
a
spell
good
is
spell.
insane. Two Wraith Fans on the sniper. He's ready to lane, man.
OC's just feeding Eidolon.
But he's still a level behind the Necrophobe. The well balanced Necrophobe.
Yeah, he's giving them the business. He has 2 nulls himself. He got the Illusionary too.
Oh, film.
Oh, if he gets the range creep too. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Bot lane Juice is kind of giving it to her.
K's on it. What is he gonna do? It's gonna be 14 roll? Oh no, 4.
You were off eventually. Imagine if it refreshed the duration every time a new one got applied. That'd be the worst.
That would, people would just die over them. Okay.
You know, yeah, you know it was no Stout Shield. You see how much damage he just took from that creep wave?
Yeah, he got soul ripped again, I thought.
Yeah, but he walked in the creep wave and took like 50 damage instantly.
He also only has 450 HP.
That's why it's so noticeable.
Oh my god.
He's gonna get illuminated. Oh, he dodges. Chen secures the range creep. Very good. Looks like Donkey Punch has reclaimed mid with those uphill misses from Ire. I haven't watched Game of Thrones in long enough. I forgot how you say it.
It's okay, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I think Necro's losing this lane now. He had 12 last hits like a minute ago, and he was like second on the net worth chart or last hit chart. Now he still has 12 last hits.
And Chen just outplayed Inno again.
2-2-0. He's not even bothering going the. Oh, where's the K? Oh, there he goes!
Alright.
Right on the edge.
Yeah, that lane's over now. That's
Mid
over.
lane, Ira's getting dived. W,
Ghost trap.
Tango, Fairy Fires. Gilgamesh got really low for that actually, and Ira was just able to salve up. Gonna get some last hits under tower now.
If he'd gotten 6 a moment earlier, he could have finished him off.
Alright, they're going 2-2 with runes.
Chen still has 3 mangoes, which makes me question him going this many mangoes in the first place.
Oh, it's all about that regen. 2.1.
When you have mangoes left over, there's usually a problem. Tangos exist.
Yeah.
This build, I think, from Chen is really nice for the lane. It's gonna be a little iffier once the lane's over, though. So he's not gonna have a very big change.
Can I catch up to him?
Caudle is very fast.
He's 40 HP faster, or 40 move speed faster.
There's the illuminate.
Oh, there's no
Pops
self.
it?
Yeah, there's no self.
It goes? Oh, just not quite long enough. Yeah, force the next up, which is good.
Yeah,
This is
glimpse in
relieving
3
pressure
seconds.
from Medusa. Still up here. Chen's super low. Because once those decay stacks wear out, you just like lose health.
He's going echoes. That meteor hammer?
First item, I like it. I can dig it.
Oh god.
Alright, do they really need the push front though with the shaman?
He can farm with it too, is the thing. Because you can't clear waves as Undying, but Meteor Hammer kills a wave.
Dude, I'm sure Chen is sitting there giggling, thinking he's gonna get a meteor hammer first. I can imagine this.
Oh, this is the decay. Disruptor's 2 points in his Thunder Strike. That's a lot of damage.
And I don't like how Disruptor's playing right now. Like, he's missed like 2 kinetic fields. Hasn't used glimpse at all.
That's a little weird. I think he's just uncomfortable.
And I mean, look at the cooldown on glimpse. Like, you gotta level it. Otherwise, you have a 60-second cooldown on it.
Also, the cast range increases.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, the cooldowns, both, that spell just scales super well. Oh, Donkey Punch harassing with his ults. God bless. I forgot who I was watching. Oh, Gavprint. I was blaming him for not harassing with his ult. Oh, they get a Shackles? That's what it's called?
Yeah, I'm just happy you couldn't.
Here's a Aegis Shock too. Probably
'Cause-
didn't actually just turn with the Aegis Shock. Could have killed it.
He's got a lot of points in it.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Scrub pause. Puppy pause.
Scrub actually pauses a lot. And like pubs as well. Okay, now it's a sad voice related. He's midway through casting a Mystic Snake. You see this? It's like green.
Oh yeah, the cast animation.
It's 4 jumps, so if it jumps through all the melee creeps, will it hit the Nyx?
Depends
or
if
the
Nyx is
range?
closer or the range. Okay.
Oh,
If Nyx didn't back off properly, he would have been in trouble. Not sure if I love the Hex level.
This guy actually went to the bathroom and they unpaused without him.
That's pretty good. I feel like you can afford to just go 2-0-2 on Shaman. You don't have the mana to cast your spells.
Really now, you should have seen that coming.
The battle resumes.
Zerus actually is pretty good last hits. Oh, the double decay because of chakra magic. Beautiful.
Dude, we haven't talked about it, but the Enigma has 23 denies. I don't know if you noticed
Yep,
that already.
that's Enigma, dude. His W is a deny. And then
Oh,
those
comes for a
Eidolons
deny
help him
for
get
stats?
more denies. Yeah. It's not the
Okay, I
Lich
thought
one
it
is
was-
special. It literally just kills the creep.
wait,
Okay,
the
I
Disruptor
see.
just used the shrine without Ursa.
I assume Ursa said I don't
Dire's top
want
tower
it.
is under attack.
Right. I hope so. Maybe it was a misclick. It was probably a misclick, actually. There's no way he wouldn't want that shrine.
Waiting on Dire's
Yeah.
top tower.
Oh,
Wow, the
Disruptor's
Wayman's
on
actually
bottom
gonna win.
now. Ursa's just gonna jungle.
Okay, so bring.
Yeah, they have black holes, so they want to get
Yeah.
in there with the juice with it.
They need a glimpse here.
I'm surprised he didn't just go for the black hole. He stopped to right click twice instead.
Those
Why are they
glimpse
risking
range is too
this?
short.
Someone better help Dire's middle
Oh,
tower.
Sniper's down here too, so I guess it's not really a risk. Oh, those are some big TPs. They have black hole, my dude. Oh, what? There's still no black hole
Just got
used,
really
by the
weird.
way.
He's holding black hole super long.
Ended up just trading instead. And Scrub gets the free from top, which is super good, actually. Like this, they both had to rotate Core's bottom, but it's good for Radiant. Because Scrub is farming. Who cares about a Nyx? Who actually died. Yeah, Banner's top 2. Oh, this is dangerous for Scrub. Can't find a Nyx. They got one Banner.
I feel like this Disruptor has been performing well, and like he should have, if he was maxing Glimpse instead of Thunderstrike, he could have glimpsed Medusa from them when they all dived it. But he didn't have the range, so he just walked under tower and died.
They also could have just black hole, to be fair.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the second point in Thunderstrike because it forced the Caudal to back off. This third point I think is definitely questionable. And similarly with Chen, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd like this 3-2-1 build. 3-2-1-0.
Yeah, what's this? Alien decay, just the cooldown? And the base damage, which really doesn't matter that much?
Maybe it's the cooldown so he can do the double decay with Scrub. I like the meme. He doesn't get a solar off and just dies. That was not good. It was kind of fed. Misplay.
They might have the Nyx, but no, this is just a harassing.
Level on Tombstones, it didn't actually do a lot. I'm gonna personally switch to net worth. Wow, Sad Boys is actually up there. I guess he didn't die like the other cores that have more last hits than him do. Did.
Yeah, but they have 3 cores with basically the same amount of farm. That's really good to see.
Yeah. And the Scrub actually has more money than the Enigma or the Ursa. This is actually a huge XP or money lead. Sorry, they do have Nyx wrapping. He's not level 6 for some reason. He's
holding his
probably dead.
Oh, we got it.
Here's the haste, so he's not afraid. Salves up. Yeah, that was weird. He was just hoping he was going to use a spell so that he could Carapace. Or maybe he thought the Carapace worked on Heartstopper?
I think so. I've seen him use it twice now in a way that suggests he thought it worked on Heartstopper.
That happens
Is he
then.
gonna figure it out now?
I hope so by this point. You know, third time's the charm, right?
Oh, so
DD
Chen's like
nice.
700 gold away from Meteor Hammer.
God bless. Versus still just jungling. He's gonna go Morbid Mask first because he needs to jungle, which delays his blink. Not a good start.
So with the Coddle, Chen could have skipped Arcane Boots, gone round with Meteor Hammer.
Yeah, probably. Considering he's getting a Meteor Hammer, which gives a bunch of regen. How is this Disruptor level 7? Did he just take the Tome? While his Nyx is level 5?
Dire's
That might have been a
tower
team
needs
decision,
help.
but I'm sure it's wrong. Let your Nyx get your 6. Like that, he becomes a whole different hero at 6.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle tower shouldn't have
if
to take
Disruptor
this
already had
abuse.
6, I think Nick should have had it.
I think they were both
Disruptor's
5.
6 is pretty big.
They were both 5. He took the Tome,
Bleeding on
hit 6,
Dire's
then
top
began hitting
tower.
creeps. They're both
Radiant
pretty big.
structures
I think
have
Nyx
been
is more important,
fortified.
though. Like, the hero doesn't actually make any sense without the
Radiant's
ult.
middle tower has been
Disruptor
denied.
can still, like, glimpse and
Radiant's top
Thunderstrike people.
tower is under attack.
Well, I mean, really just Thunderstrike with this build.
Yeah. Still better than walking around trying to Carapace.
Oh my, it's 4 points now. That is too many.
Yeah. It's definitely wrong. Chen took his ult though, so he's on the right path. He's getting wrapped on by this Disruptor. Okay, this is not coming. thought they were both.
The
gonna
out of
come.
mana disruptor is not gonna do anything.
I don't know, he took out like half his health. I mean, it's still not
Oh.
much, but it's something, kind of. Shit. Oh, scrub with a double stack? Oh, doesn't quite get it.
Dire's middle tower
That's a hard
isn't going
camp,
to last
honestly.
long.
The large one. Hard to stack.
Haste.
So Inno's team lining up
Dire's
bottom.
middle tower
They're
is
gonna
under
try to take
attack.
away this tier 1.
They're smoked. They have a blink black hole they want to use. I hope he
Oh,
actually
six,
uses
Scott
it
is
this time.
6.
Just blink black hole, man. Don't take the risk again.
They commit for the Medusa. Pretty good trade, right? They only
Worth
lost his
while.
top.
Got problems.
They get the tower.
Necro's just top. Yeah, mid tower's already dead for
Radiant
Radiant.
structures
Donkey Punch is
are fortified.
doing
Radiant's
work.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's still the overall
Not
network
much
leader,
good's
even
happening
though
to Radiant's
Chen's team
bottom
is
tower.
in 2nd place.
Are those cracks in Dire's
Yeah.
top tower?
Not too bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is.
It's not like yesterday in
black
Lego's
hole behind the
games.
top.
There's like 2,000 gold difference between the first and second.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Yeah, I don't know why
Fuck off.
Enigma TP'd. And he just has like
Really
stun
careful.
and a bit more damage.
He's-
Someone better help Dire's
dead.
middle tower.
He was scared to ghost drop?
Yeah, because Sniper ult is magical, so Ghost Strike doesn't save you.
Yeah, but I think he was saving it.
Ooh,
I think he was saving it because he didn't want to get sniper ulted, but he needed to for the heal. That was a poor fight for them. Inno just ran around the back and killed people. Or one person, but it was something.
So, looks like,
Dire's middle tower isn't
Absolute
going to last
Juggernaut
long.
sort of struggled in 2 out of 3 lanes, but I think that tactically they've been doing the right things since then. Right? Like, they moved around, they got the towers off the map, they came back top, and they defended easily.
Now, they've been moving around the map better than Chen's team, I think.
Yeah, like I don't think Scrubs moved from top, except for maybe like the TP bot.
I think that's very common for Scrub's play, that he sort of parks himself in a lane. He plays a lot of these 4s, but he's like really farming hard on them, and just tends to shove out a lane over and over again.
Chen has Meteor Hammer.
Just kills the lane. And that is the way you should play Coddle, and the kind of 4 Scrubs like to play, in fairness.
Yeah. May
Chen
also
is
be why
in a lot of
they're not
trouble.
that common
There's a
to
sniper up here. This is kind of awkward, because the Dusa wants to farm, because she's a Dusa. And the Coddle kind of just wants to farm, because he's a Coddle. And Necro's still trying to catch up from lane. The courier died, so it doesn't even have his
Radiant's
first
top tower
item.
has looked better.
Shadow Shaman.
Ooh, he's dead.
Blink on the,
My ancestors.
He had it when they killed the Dusa bottom, just like didn't use it.
I missed it.
Because I think ideally you want this Undying and Necro to move around together with the Shaman and get things done. But they can't, because Necro doesn't feel comfortable with no item.
Dire's middle tower has
I guess.
fallen.
Understandable.
Radiant's
So
top
Dire's
tower
just gonna
deserves
take top now,
just as
too.
much help as bottom.
Blink on Ursa. He caught up amazingly. He was poorer than the Caudle at one point, now he's 3rd highest. Just a couple kills and farming the jungle.
Rubber band in the tier 1 defense.
Oh,
What?
finally glimpse.
A lot
That
of
was a good
trouble.
glimpse.
He's dead. But vision up on the high ground.
Oh, Coddle has a 4-star.
Yikes.
Man, Sniper really was such a good pick this game.
Yeah. He just owns like all their heroes.
I'm fine with waiting and all, but let's go!
Going PKB into Mjolnir. Probably fine.
Dire's middle tower is
And
under
It's such a vision. Dire is such a vision advantage in this top lane here. This Warden Sentry. A kill, Coddle maybe. Nice.
Radiant's top
Well, he's
tower
got
has
the
fallen.
running way.
Medusa is farming. That's good. I'm not sure how much they can rely on Medusa though. The sniper is going to be a permanent problem, and for a while Ursa even. He gets like a blink bash, where he blinks in with the black hole, or the next initiation. There's a lot of ways to deal with Medusa. They can't all in on her.
Well, with these,
Chen's getting
these
gone
guys
on,
more
but
than
he's
mask.
very hard to kill.
Sorry, I was gonna say he's got his Morbid Mask, and with the towers gone, he can just go Roche now as well.
He's running mid instead. You're right, he could. The 1-4-4 build, definitely.
Is he just gonna YOLO in the pit now? Oh, okay, no, yeah, I mean, they've got Black Hole up again. Dire can just pressure it. And he can
They have Arcane too, they really want to use it, I think. It's a lot shaved off the cooldown, if they can use it now. I see it's not there. See, Limit gets the full length. It's kind of awkward, really. Both teams are standing around. They like kind of know where the other team is. They don't want to just run into them.
I feel like that just happens a lot in these LD2L games.
This happens in pubs a lot too.
For
Yeah.
item update, the Nyx is jealous of Undying's Meteor Hammer. Getting his
I
own.
get his own, dude. It's a good mix item.
Disruptor is rushing at.
Ira is getting gone on. They have the black hole. Sad Boys isn't careful. They're both gonna get black hole.
There's the Medusa.
Oh, he's gonna get stoned. He's gonna get stoned.
Yep.
An easy kill. The Nyx is on the back line because they do not have detection. Chen's team has had a big issue with this in the past, I think, because Anti-Fufu isn't a support player typically, and Scrub doesn't buy a huge amount of
Doesn't buy
detection or
detection.
gem. And they just... And Chen doesn't either. And Chen and Scrub are too greedy, and Anti-Fufu doesn't buy it. And they end up with no detection against Nimbus heroes. We saw this in whatever it was. It's just meteor hammering.
Dominating performance.
Radiant's
He had
bottom tower
Tombstone
is under attack.
and ult, and he chose to stand there meteor hammer instead. That's questionable. He didn't realize he got force-staffed by Sad Boys either, I think. He going for
Yeah,
a
he did finish his Hurricane fight.
DT now?
Yeah, he's been working on it for a while. He's almost done, it looks like.
It's getting questionable.
I don't really
No,
like
I'm not
this
so sure about
Ags
this.
pick up on Disruptor.
I think you have to pick one of these items. I don't think you can go both.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
At
Dire's
some
top
point, you just
tower
have
is under
to
attack.
get scaling items.
Radiant have fortified their structures. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Yeah, so his
Jeez.
team continues to constrict the map.
It's like League gaming. No kills. Oh, Inno's in the pit. Looks like he's finally going to go for the Roche. Very exciting. See who waits there for his overpower to come back off cooldown before hitting it.
Not much good
So you can get
happening
2 in a
to
row.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I think he should be able to enrage with the next one and finish it.
Cracks in Dire's top tower?
Just barely.
Down it goes.
I touched an Aegis once.
Swiftly through forest shade.
Yeah, so now they got this Ursa Aegis, and he's going Ags next.
Breaks out a shot. Tackles, I guess.
I
You
mean,
can
it's a
break
good
out a
idea, but I
Necro.
think Basher would be better. Wait, you can't break out a Necro ult with Ags.
I mean, you still take the damage, but you end the stun early, so that you...
Oh, because of the status resist?
No, because you can... What the Ags does, it allows you to use your ult while stunned. So you just ult during the Necro ult, and then you take the damage with 80% damage mitigation. As opposed to just a normal Necro ult. I'm pretty sure. Because otherwise, it's not that great.
Alright, he just spotted Basher.
I don't think you can cast it while stunned.
He bought the Basher's better for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Axe is a really good item, but I think this is Basher time, not Axe time. Axe time is after Basher, probably.
I would probably honestly. I say it a lot. He's gonna. I feel like the Axe is more for scaling or against specific heroes. Alright, they're what you call it, Smoke Top, White Joel Birch's Invis as well. The Radiant has stayed very grouped. I think they know that nothing's happening. They're not defending their T1. They ping it out. If that was them.
Dire's bottom
I mean, it's like
tower
very
is
hard
under
for them to do
attack.
They
stuff.
see that ward? Yeah, they ping out the ward. They saw him drop a ward. It's very dangerous to drop wards while smoked like that. Because the enemy can just see you place it. There's so many sentries from Dire. Have you seen this, by the way? If you look at the minimap, there's so many Dire sentries.
I mean, this is a really classic 4 Protect 1 here.
Yeah.
Shen's even bullied Arya Stark into getting the
pipe.
concept.
Blink and Pipe is very utility here. I mean, wow. This is actually insanely 4 Protect 1 with an offlane Undying and a utility mid Necro.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's
That's
bottom
Keep of the Light gives them some carry potential.
tower. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Carapace
He
runs out.
carapaces too early.
Dire's top tower is
Yeah, but I mean, Donkey
gone.
Punch is just free tower.
Radiant's bottom
You
tower
want to
is
earn the
under
DP.
attack.
He doesn't care at all.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Oh,
fallen.
we wanted to black hole in, but Deuce split pushes top a bit.
Dire's top tower is under
Scotty.
attack. Dire have fortified their structures.
Kind of dangerous to split push against this Disruptor without a Lincoln. He does have 4 points of glimpse, so. This is such a passive game, actually. I'm really bored.
Yeah. I tried watching a bit of the League of Legends World Championships yesterday. The amount of kills in that game is horrifying.
I
It's
mean,
like
we
20
already have 4
minutes
kills,
and there's
right?
6 kills total. And it's like normal.
Yeah, that's awful.
It's just such terrible.
Oh, the
gameplay.
Ancient Prowler's helping out.
Oh? Soul Sword.
Gets her ult off. But now they can't fight with it.
See the blinding light? They both move.
Black hole onto the Undying only.
What? Both?
They're just
Oh,
getting
won the
right
fight.
pushed down, dude.
Deuce
Oh, they
Still
bring
trying.
back. You see him recall the Necro. Are they gonna get the sniper? If they can get the sniper, that is huge. Oh, baby! Ira Stark, dude. Player of the
They
year.
got the Disruptor too now.
There's a Ursa ready to jump, though. They do have a
Alright,
force step up. He's not gonna jump.
Man, this Coddle's
There's no
getting
way
more
Ursa
hit
goes
than
in on this.
Disruptor.
Sergeant Scrub carrying the game once again. Yikes, that recall is really solid. And then Ira start jumping on the sniper. Oh, that was some good team play right there. Not something you see very often from Chen's team, long cast.
Oh, this Nyx
Wait,
TP.
what is Nyx doing there?
Dying.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
You're hammering.
Dire's middle tower.
Can you use that on the T3?
It's beaming too hard.
Oh, that's a nice courier they have.
Oh, they have the Faceless Void. Nice. Anti Fufu. Going up on the ranks of support already.
Dire's
Deuce
bottom
almost has
tower
a
is
Scotty.
being chipped
It's gonna make
away.
Ursa's life unbearable.
Dire's bottom
It's
tower
already
is
pretty
shattered
bad.
into little pieces.
Top the net worth 2 because of the sniper death. Very nice. I'm not sure how safely they can push this. There's no black hole, but sniper is just a bitch. He's a fresh BKB too. They're gonna back off. A wise choice.
Invisibility.
What do you think of this utility necro build, by the way?
I would love to see an Ags.
I feel like
I
Ags
don't know.
BKB.
Yeah,
Might have
both
been
sounds
better.
great. Apart from those two items, it's sort of whatever. I'm sure if Chen doesn't want to buy one, get one on Necro, why not?
I feel like you
I'd
want
love to see
to want a
Ags. I think it's
BKB on this
super
guy, right? Or else he's gonna get Disruptor. Oh, Disruptor's rushing an Ags. What the hell?
Rushing Ags.
Alright, never mind then.
I mean, I guess it's kind of weird because like the BKB doesn't save you from Black Hole,
Can you
doesn't
get
save you from
glimpse?
Ursa. It really
That's
only
true.
saves you from Disruptor, right?
That's true. I
So
think
you
Josh
could get
should
like
do this.
Lincolns or something and try to position yourself, but
That's true.
I'm not sure.
I definitely would have liked Ags at some point, but you can get that after. He is going in, actually. Nice. Alright. I like it. Little, almost a skirmish bottom.
Oh,
What
Sniper's
crazy
getting
is
blink
he
tag.
gonna be? It's not.
They do have BKB on Enigma now.
I want to see some armor from this Undying. Say no armor build. I think you just got a blade mail instead of the Helm of the Dominator. And then Sniper can't hit him for 5 seconds during a fight.
Yeah, I think Blade Mail would be a really good idea.
Scotty on Dusa. Going Atos on Shadow Shaman.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Why do you think Shadow Shaman's going Atos? Just to kite the Ursa more?
Really now?
Pull down the
I'm-
sniper?
See that coming.
I'm really not sure why he's going Atos.
Yeah, I don't know. I would not recommend this.
I can think of 0 reason to go Atos.
So if you were
Oh,
him right now,
fight's
what
gonna
item would you
break
get?
out maybe? They have Black Hole?
I would definitely want a Ghost Scepter, and I would want like a Blink and then Ags.
And this creep doing a lot of work. They should have a sentry here. There's no way you don't have a sentry here as Radiant when there's a Nyx on enemy team. And yet they don't. They do good work with the Centaur. But they had a sentry, I think they could have... Okay, there you go. Scrub places one. They could have got the Nyx there. And that's why they couldn't like try and engage or anything. Chen is out there. Blinkin by Necro just gets carapace. Also showing top. Tried to use that a little. Dire had already backed off. Yeah, I don't know why he's getting Atos. This is really weird actually. It kind of does something against Ursa, except for the fact he can get rid of it with Enrage and he's buying a BKB. They don't know he's buying a BKB, they should be expecting it though. It doesn't do anything against Sniper. Doesn't really do anything against... Does nothing against Enigma, really, because it doesn't stop Black Hole. And it doesn't... Why would you want it against either supports? Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it.
I
Some
mean,
catch, I guess. They do lack catch. But you
hey,
just get a
Scrub
blink
did really
dagger
good
for
with
that.
Mana Leak the last fight with catch.
That's true, and Mana Leak is actually pretty good for catch. That's a good point. I forgot that spell exists.
So we have the Meteor Hammer finish on Nyx. If he finds the right hero, he could combo them from full to 0. I think it would have to be Arya Stark, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, and how I just showed
Maybe,
him so.
maybe Shadow Shaman.
It definitely
Because
gets Shadow.
Invis-
Ira's harder than the Shadow Shaman. 'Cause Ira has pipe
Oh, true.
and more health. Disruptor in danger? His team's pretty close. Huddle's scared, I think.
Oh, it's a 4-staff stun.
Oh, that's always good to see. They do have Ags now. I think it's on Courier. Yeah. Ags for just Raptor.
Oh, we got a free
Looks like
regen.
Sniper's getting
That's
the
awesome.
third item, Hurricane Pike. It's kind of late, but whatever.
Yeah, the
Later
Sniper's
tonight,
been
though.
like kind of all over the place his item build. I don't really know.
Roche is back up now.
Oh, they're smoked up again. Roche just respawns. They see it with the shrapnel.
They found Scrub. That's
Oh.
okay.
Shen's getting gone on. He has no defensive items or armor, so he just dies. Yeah, I don't like this build very much. Just gonna back on Roche, or they're gonna go for more. They're gonna go for more. They see Ira. First hit bash, she's dead. Can pipe maybe? Save him, but... He should have piped
BKB may
anyway.
get stoned.
Oh,
Cancels the black hole with it. Is it? It's not enough though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're unstoppable. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2.
he just dropped the serpent once, maybe? I don't know. That was bad. Chen died, and then they got picked off the second time. Ira shouldn't have been farming there. It's too dangerous.
It's tough to push into this Coddle. I think it's more reliable just go get Roche again.
is under attack.
Push up the Roche counter, work towards Refresher Shard. Because if they get a Refresher Shard on Dire, they just win the game with it, I'm sure. Like, it's going to be either 2 Black Holes or 2,
Static Storms.
Static Storms, and they're both just super good spells.
Yep. You're right.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
I'm going for it though. There's a DD they could find as well. Feels bad.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time. They did get the tower, but it's probably fine.
This is going back.
Everybody's respawning.
They have a gem on Scrub now.
Are they just prepared to get Megid here? Juice going. 4th item Maelstrom. They can keep map control better this way, for sure. All just doing the rounds on his part of the map. Making sure there's no wards.
With his like
Boom.
1200 flying vision.
Map control, dude. Done. What a hero.
What a hero.
Oh, it actually shows if you hover over the Ags, it shows the flying mission radius. Except not when the game is paused, apparently. Very cool.
Thank you. Very useful tip.
That was the best tips. Don't be afraid to experiment, bulk gas.
I guess I gotta check this. Why is my game zooming in on its own? What the fuck is happening?
Doesn't like you checking Discord.
Does Lucid not know that O2 bot is a weeb name?
Apparently.
Get this man some anime.
Fake weebs, SMH. I even hit him up with some O2 emote. The super cute O2.
Has he gone to use the bathroom twice in this game? It's only been half an hour.
Yikes.
That is worse than I've ever had.
It's like Og. You ever played with Og? It's at least once a game for him.
I didn't. I've played with him, but I didn't know that.
Knockback distance from Sniper might actually be the choice this game against Adusa. Just never let her get close to you.
I don't know, man. Instant cast time on the
Really?
Assassinate versus Ghost Round?
Finally taking Roche.
They're starting to creep in.
Oh, they see him. Can they do anything? I don't think they can fight. Especially not against Black Hole. Okay,
Who's
Deuce
used
is
early?
running in with ult.
What?
Fight
Oh,
is now
no.
over for Radiant.
They
What?
definitely can't fight now. There's the Black
Black
Hole.
Hole. Oh,
Oh, the disruptor glimpse.
miscommunication. Whatever, they
Oh
still
no.
got it.
Yikes, there's a lot of BKBs. Long BKBs.
Inno gonna get soloed by MidOrChen.
It's a Donkey Punch fellow. Oh no, Scrub!
Gets scrubbed, but he almost gets scrub almost double kill him.
Chen's just still fighting people, dude.
Still alive somehow. They get the Reaper's Scythe. He gets the Shrine.
Man, OC's throwing the
Double
game
kill.
here.
Jesus. Well, that actually kind of worked. What's the final say on the fight recap? Gold and XP for basically just Chen and Necro. Not bad, I guess. Wow, Caudle did the most damage that fight. Still a gem on the ground, I think.
So they killed the Medusa though. That's pretty good, I think. Sniper didn't die. Also pretty good. Wait, where's this gem?
That's where Caudle died.
I don't remember where that is.
By the Shadow Shaman.
Oh, I guess. No,
Disruptor just gonna get it? How did Scrub's
Oh.
team not get that gem?
And oh, he just walks. Okay, that's the DD ring too.
What? I don't understand how that happened actually.
They're
Scrub
beating
comes
on
back,
Dire's
it's
top
gone.
tower.
Pretty hectic fight.
Where is it? Scrub was a vocal character though. I thought he'd at least send a courier for it.
Oh, it looks like Team No Fear defeated Alborland's Salty Sea Dogs in game 1 with Choco benching himself.
Good lord.
So they finally. Wow.
I heard Choco was gonna bench himself because he wanted like even participation.
Yeah, they're doing a
That's pretty
rotating
cool.
bench, and they still just won.
Oh, it feels bad to be Mouse Hero. Yikes, dude.
Definitely a yikes.
I mean, Aetherland's down disrupting. This is some greedy stuff right here. I like how they're running around with a gem placing sentries. That's amusing.
Coin.
You can still keep sentries when you have a gem
Dire's
for
bottom
fights,
tower
but
needs some help.
oh, they want
Yeah,
this
they
gem
want
back, dude. They're just dewarding with sentries and a gem. Chen okay. He
Dire's
looks
bottom
okay.
tower is under attack.
There's no sniper. They know there's no sniper. I think. He's hitting creeps.
The Enigma does have a
Another Invis rune. I feel like he's gotten a lot of these.
Just like going
Stoop?
for
Ooh, might
repression.
be a bit of trouble. This is so weird. No one's dying. So
Alright,
really
that's-
janky
there's
the
fight.
black
There's
hole.
the black
He
hole.
walks into
There's
it.
no follow up whatsoever though. Donkey Punch
dead.
and Ursa finally coming in. Yikes. Okay, now they're here though. This is not gonna work out well for Medusa.
Double
He
kill.
needs to not be here.
Sniper's going back in. Ursa's coming in. He's got the
Yeah.
Oh, they're 3 down. I guess they just go high ground. Maybe. Man, I
Force
don't know.
buybacks at least, right?
Yeah, forcing buybacks is nice, but so is getting road. Maybe you just
Roche
send
up?
Ursa to
Oh, it
Roche
is
while
up.
everyone else.
Oh yeah, they never did it, right?
never
I
did it.
forgot. They should do Roche, I think.
They can do both. Send like sniper
Yeah.
high ground.
That's true.
Probably get some buybacks and then just back off.
Or,
Kinda like
well,
this
Sergeant Scrub's almost back up. They might just rely on him. I think they'd rather give up a T3 tower than have Dusa
Because
lose money.
Radiant fortified their structures.
Yeah, now Coddle's here, so... They got some damage. That's okay. And they're getting Roche. Does mean the Aegis is on Ursa again,
Dire's
which
top
is
tower is under attack.
maybe a waste. His sniper isn't really dying. That's fine.
Ag's finished for Necro. I may have had that last fight, I don't remember.
He got it delivered right as the fight ended. It was in his backpack. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Sniper has MKB up. Good god. And he got that blink dagger, god damn it.
Nice, dude. Medusa can't touch him, though. They just have no hero to get on top of Sniper. If they just had a typical strength initiator, like a Centaur, like that. Alright, this Axe was banned. What else is there? I know there's other heroes other than those two.
Yeah, but Centaur is currently the best hero in Dota.
And or Chen banned himself actually, first phase. Sankey even? I don't know. Just like anyone with a blink and a stun, Wraith King. Just get on top of sniping. This Wraith King is kind of questionable.
Yeah, it looks like Kyrex's team won their game.
Nice.
Got Admiral's
Radiant's
free.
top tower deserves just
See
as much
prediction?
help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has looked better.
DD Nix.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So Chen's going back for Crimson after getting his Ags.
Definitely needed something like that. He's dead, but
Find it.
We didn't get a
He's trying to do
bash.
so, but he's not able to bash.
Oh,
yikes.
Crystal's on
It's
cool.
bad.
I don't know about this Yules on Nyx.
Interesting item for sure.
I just kind of want an Axe. I like Nyx Axe, it's fun.
I definitely like
yeah.
the Spirit Vessel.
Yeah,
Just go
same.
blank, honestly. I like Yules is an okay Nyx item, I'm sure, but I don't. It doesn't do a whole lot this game. You can use the Necro maybe, and he's Ghost Routed.
Man,
Use
some of the
the
tactical pauses
Shaman
this
now.
game. Sad boys, we need to start a GoFundMe for him to get a better computer.
Or medical assistance or something.
Let's
Alright.
get on with it.
Just the
Not
slow
much
siege
good's happening
begins.
to Radiant's
Ooh,
bottom
there's the
tower.
medium.
Very cool. Oh, Blink Shackle. That doesn't really accomplish anything. There's the Savoy's ult. Is it gonna stop the Enigma hole? Oh, it does, it does. Donkey Punch uses Hurricane Pike. Savoy's just in a world of trouble.
They're
Yeah.
unstoppable. Double kill.
Well, they should be able to kill Necro here.
Domination, I guess.
Turn around and they get the Ursa. Donkey Punch retreats, he's safe. He's going Rapier next. Just wants this game to end.
Dig it. I mean, you don't really want it to go any later, do you? If you're Donkey Punch. I mean, preferably, you combine this with the Aegis and the Refresher Orb, right? From that third Roche, and then you have an Aegis, Rapier Sniper, and 2 big ults. Probably Disruptor ults on, based on how those fights are going.
Oh, so that means we're looking at like 55 minutes to go, Higer.
That's fine.
It's a bit more farm. I don't know why Dyer's still out.
Fine for spectators. Yikes. Disruptor, man. Ursa does a buyback. He didn't when he died. I don't know what happened.
Here's what Donkey Punch needs to do right now. He needs to sell all of his items, get an axe, and just sit up here in this area right here and just start shooting all of them with rapiers.
We're all in different channels, so we can't see the drawings.
I joined yours. I joined yours.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I'm not. I think it's serious.
It's bad.
I might actually get a T3 if Ursa doesn't buy back.
They don't have
Ursa could
wards
totally
over there.
buy back, yeah. Doesn't matter, dude. Chen, are you insane?
Pressure on the Enigma, by the way.
Let's use your buckler if you're gonna do this stupid stuff.
Mega
Oh lord, the Nyx walked up.
Dyer's middle tower just went down.
Wait,
Oh, Donkey Punch.
He's
There's
outside
the
of
Ursa
stone
buyback.
base.
Can we just get out of here? Oh no!
Black hole
Oh,
too.
dude.
monster kill.
And the glimpse gets re into the black hole. Very nice.
Oh lord.
Passive Mjolnir from Donkey Punch.
Okay, he's gonna TP out.
2 TP.
That's actually pretty good for Radiant. They get the T3, they get the Ursa buyback, and they just trade their mid laner. Oh, that was a refresher black hole, actually. That's a couple minutes of safety. I'm not sure if they know that, but that's a couple minutes of safety for them.
It's unfortunate because the black hole was only like 15-20 seconds away from coming up normal. But he refreshed to have it early.
Yeah. Oh, Chen, what are you doing, my dude?
Oh, good.
Pop your buckler, please.
He has 90 decay.
Buckler.
He has 90 decay, man. He's just gonna like walk away.
Nah, dude, he's not.
wait, are you losing? Oh,
Shen's gonna, or Scrub even's gonna save him.
15 Fury swipes, man.
Yikes. Most people don't get that far. I want to make a mod where 2 Ursas with a Enrage as a passive fight each other. You can edit their items.
Sounds like a great way to spend an after. Alright, so Donkey Punch, 10k gold. He's going for Rapier plus buyback, but I don't know that there's that much point in having the buyback.
Let's get 2 Rapiers and a buyback, then it's fun.
Oh, okay, so we're going for 15k gold.
I mean, you see, he's most of the way there, dude.
That's true. And I guess they have to wait till 55 minutes anyway. Or whenever. Oh, actually, Roche is going to a little sooner than I thought. 50 minutes could be available. But...
Is it gonna respawn in 5? That's the question. Bum bum bum. No.
2 minutes. Well, 145. So just buy the rapier. See, this is where you really want that blade match.
Yeah.
Cause like he's not gonna notice in time and he'll just die.
I think he definitely wanted a blade mail this game.
But Shiva's coming up on neck. good item. Chen's still working towards Crimson. I believe he has gold, but he's holding buyback. Scrub got the Aeon Disc. I think this is a really good item. Very good against Black Hole, Chronosphere, those kinds of spells.
It's a little iffy against Black Hole. He doesn't last long enough. It's great against the Abyssal Ursa, though. Who's now going for an Ags. He's taken both Enraged talents, so I'll combo quite nicely.
I think that's
Oh,
the
they
right
see him.
choice.
Mana Leak him?
He has BKB.
Oh, the blink.
Apparently also has a very large mana pool. 875, surprising.
Yeah. Just level 25, I guess. It's got
Actually, possibly
the
the
point
smallest
booster.
of all the heroes, but
If he didn't have the point booster, he would have got stunned, actually. He's still going with that BKB. Why does Disruptor
Alright,
have
why
a
does-
meteor hammer?
I was just about to ask that.
That is ultra questionable. I hope they lose because of this.
second meteor
Oh, he's
hammer?
taking Roche.
I spotted it with the creep again.
Takes the arcane room for some reason. That is not correct.
There's a rapier on Sniper. He's got BOTs as well. They can't really contest this, but they also can't let it go.
It's like halfway done, just man up and finish.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Don't let the. Oh, you let the Fury swipes reset. Gee.
GG.
Dire's snow fortified their structures.
Now Nyx is TPing out.
Dire's bottom tower is being
They see this
Oh,
next.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'll
know.
just run.
So now he's going back in and like he let Fury swipes reset and everything.
Oh, he's in there, right?
There's a DD. If Sniper-
Radiant's just backed, though. Why is Radiant just backed off? They're just giving it to him.
They saw the Nyx TP bottom. He shoved
Yeah,
the wave out
but
after
so
getting
why are they
bottoms.
leaving?
So they should go in.
What? How did they just leave like this, actually? This is awful.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
They have Aegis to their Radiant Rapier Sniper.
Refresher on Enigma.
Immortality.
Alright, they put the Aegis on Ursa as well.
Just decided
this
he
is
did
fine,
the
honestly.
slots, I guess. I don't know. I guess.
Donkey Punch also didn't have item slots and they may have
Oh,
panicked. over.
buying out. That's brave.
Alright, we've got 3 black holes ready to go.
He
Does
hasn't.
he have enough mana?
No, he
does.
dies on the first one every time. I'm sure they should go to Disruptor. Or maybe even just Ursa. He can ditch the Morbid.
No,
mode.
Ursa.
Oh, they decided to eventually give the cheese to Sniper? Why didn't they just give the Aegis to him? Whatever. This Nyx is going all the way up and not getting caught, so they don't have detection. I guess. Should have died alone, I think.
Dude, they have a gem and flying. They don't need detect. This illuminates man. Super annoying.
Shred the tower with the Rapier. They haven't pinged it out yet. Radiant.
Can you peek it?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Don't let Sniper be out in front.
No mana on Enigma now. Oh, okay. Anti-Fufu is way too far off.
Who's the ult?
Call it the Deuce ult.
Godlike.
Who's gonna? They don't have enough mana to do multiple black holes. Wait, what happened to his mana?
He got his mana leaked and kicked around a few times.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Oh, the blink into the stun. That's really unfortunate. Oh dear. I have to solo black hole him. Shit. Sniper, you has no VT to get cheese left. That was really messy.
That was a very messy fight. I like lost track of what was going on. It's probably my fault, but.
So they use the Aegis, the cheese, and they get a T3. They already had a T3 taken. It's kind of irrelevant. I could still dig BKB, honestly.
I want to see Sniper just
Next
continue replacing items with rapiers and get an axe. There's no blade mail.
He didn't take the talent though, dude. It's over.
Oh, he took attack range. It'll be fine.
You didn't take CDR or assassinate cast time. What's the
Oh,
point?
that's a good point. Good point. Everything's ruined, right? I think I'm gonna add that to my one true sniper build, because this is not the one true sniper build, by the way. None of the, well, no, okay, the BKB is in the one true sniper build, but the rest of the items aren't.
Are you changing your one true sniper build to be Axe Rapiers in the Daedalus?
No, that's gonna be the next step, right? You get 6 slotted on the normal items first, the BKB, the Satanic, the Butterfly, and then you just start replacing things with rapiers. And you get Ags.
Alright. What do you replace first?
Probably the SNY. And the SNY is a really good item, I don't know. I don't know, I'll have to get back to you.
Alright, so its Disruptor currently has 100% Connect field uptime.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos of this.
It's very fun. Seen the Linkix video?
Click the X video. Yeah.
What's it? Oh, I can't remember the line.
Oh yeah. What is he? Oh god.
I can't remember it now.
It's not like I'm suppressing him or something, is it?
Yeah, was it?
It's something
It
like
usually
that.
comes before the word minority, I think. The sentence I hear it used in a lot.
Oh, is it I'm oppressing him?
I'm
Oh, my
oppressing him? I think that was it. I'm oppressing them, I'm oppressing them. Oh, brings in Shaman. DD Rapier Sniper. It's like 700 damage. Oh, that's a dead Shadow Shaman. I think Anti-Fufu has some issues with his positioning in these games. Gets caught out a lot. That might be a scrub throwing him into a bad situation though.
Radiant structures
That's a lot of their
built
lockdown.
fortified.
That's like all their lockdown actually, is that Shaman. They've piped the racks, but they're still going down.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
They have a Satanic on Medusa. Interesting. Is this just like rapier preparation?
You're attacking
I think they're just
Radiant's
taking
bottom
bot
barracks.
racks. They have no initiation because they have a 3
Radiant's
Undying.
bottom barracks have fallen.
This is very annoying to watch.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
And there's the counter initiation and black hole and stuff. It's
Radiant's
just too
bottom
hard.
barracks have fallen.
Mm-hmm.
Are those
You need like a
cracks in
blink
Dire's
hex on
top
somebody to
tower?
even consider
Tower has
this.
fallen.
Carl could go for Hex. Super long range. He's
Oh, it's a
scared
good cuddle
though.
item, right? With that Aether Lens Hex. And the
And
caster
he's
is
had to buy all
cool.
these defensive items though, because he's so vulnerable. What does he get rid of for a hex? Does he move the gem? I think he has to have the gem.
I think if he gets a hex, he can get rid of either Force or Glimmer. Probably Glimmer. Uh, 12,000 gold on Donkey Punch. I think he should just sell his backpack items and keep getting rapiers. He's never gonna need these power cards again.
Yeah, dude.
He's probably not gonna need this blink again. He could just get rid of both of them, get the money, and grab a couple extra rapiers. He could buy two
He
more
just queued up
rapiers
another
right now.
rapier. He's ready to go, dude. Very
This is
exciting.
what I like to see, man. He could definitely sell these items, get 2 rapiers, sell the MKB because it's not a very good item here, and then get that axe. And he has 3 rapiers and axe, and backpack the Milner or something.
Halberd on dying.
Radiant's
Oh, that's the
top
item that
tower
ruins
has
this build.
fallen.
He has BKB there, so let's use it for.
Oh dear. Oh, Sad Voice is ulted.
He's got the bear. Donkey Punch still safe in the back line. Chen runs up the high.
Well, 3
Arya
black
blocks him, too.
holes.
He's just screwed though.
Huh.
Oh, he got glimpsed. I was like, where did he go? What happened?
Yeah, this disruptor funny enough. Chen has 5,000 health. Easy. Donkey Punch is very fast for some reason, though. It's because he has BOTs.
Oh, he's swapping in the blink to get away. I take it back.
Very
Don't
smart.
sell the blink dagger. Nah, I'm just kidding. Sell it.
Are they gonna kill this Dusa? Joel Birch is chasing. He's got the eyes on the
it's too
prize.
Donkey Punch is too slow getting back up. So, Bubbles' team was defeated in their first game. They
Yikes.
lost to Lids.
My predictions. Have that Halberd, dude. They're ready to go.
Dyer's middle
There's
barracks
still a
are
refresher shard on Enigma. I don't know why they just don't
Where's
remove it.
this?
I don't think it's the meta for this.
He has the total mana pool for it, but he
Dyer's
doesn't
middle
like.
barracks are taking fire, which is
I guess it turns out with mana leak and stuff, he's not gonna be able to do it.
It's also the fact he usually dies.
Scrub has a dig on.
Dig. I kinda dig it.
Who has one?
Auto. Just take out like half the sniper's HP, right?
I think Hex would have been a better item. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
And cause I mean they can like blink Reaper Scythe Dagon, right? Is that the combo? Is that the game-winning combo? That might be the play actually.
Yeah, I guess so. And the Coddle doesn't even have to blink in, you can just cast it from the other side of the map. Yeah, he has enough for level 5 Dagon already. He's holding buyback. Sniper up to 15,000 gold. Why hasn't he bought himself a Moonshot yet, actually? Hold on.
That's a little odd. Maybe he's got his eyes set on that multi-rapier Ags fiasco.
I feel like he would have already gone in on it if that was the plan.
No, because he
People
won't
just
do it.
forgot about
until
it.
we have enough
People
rapiers.
just forget about this item.
I'm sure he's like, alright, it's not worth it unless I have at least 3 rapiers. Oh, wait. He's methodical, dude. Why do Chen's games always last so long?
So they're
Ugh.
drafting Coddle and Medusa every
Oh yeah, that's right.
acquisition. Okay. They got Arya Star.
Do they?
Oh,
Black
three-man
hole into the
Release.
Medusa ult again. This is why it never works. This is why he'll never get more than 1 off. Oh, the glimpse is too far.
Monkey
Sad
Punch
Boy's
is
run the
actually
other way.
a lot
Sad
of
Boy's right.
Monkey
That
Punch
boy's
is dead
not
here. The Rapier's down, by the way.
Yes! Deuce a rapier! Yes! Arya Stark with the bait. What a godlike player, honestly. Arya Stark is probably the best player, not just LD2L, but NA.
Look at this net worth swing. Oh, the net worth graph doesn't account for the Rapier changing hand.
Huh.
Like it
I didn't
says,
even
Sniper
see
lost
that.
850 gold. When in fact he
Nice.
lost
Oh,
like
the-
7,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chart works, right? Oh, they found this bizarre disruptors build. This is so greedy, dude. No buyback.
the game
Hex,
just ended.
Meteor Lens, Meteor Hammer. Oh my
The
lord,
game
they
just
lost to
ended.
the Medusa again. There's another Rapier on Sniper, dude. He's carrying it up.
Is
He's
Inno?
bought that.
Is this how Inno finally loses?
This is how Inno loses, dude.
They're spending all their effort trying to kill MidOrChen.
No,
No,
game.
dude.
One.
That's so beautiful.
This is true hour plus Dota. The game is just it looks one way and it just suddenly ends.
They forged in the hour plus Dota, dude. Chen has been practicing hour plus Dota for the past 3 weeks.
Look at this net worth lead, man. It's like 30k.
Oh, it's so good.
This is the biggest throw of the season. For sure.
Man, look at that sniper net worth.
I think Donkey Punch gets caught out once, the game just ends, because Ursa's terrible late game against those heroes. OC can't get black holes off against the Deuce ult, and this Disruptor built, like, I don't even know what, not useful items. It was literally just
So
Donkey
far
Punch.
ahead.
1v5
Oh my
in
God.
there. Yikes, dude.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. I was sure that they were gonna lose that game.
I've learned not to be sure, but I was pretty close to sure. I hope I don't have to make this manually again.
Dude, to be fair, Dota Plus was not sure. Dota Plus gave them like a 60% win chance.
Dota Plus
It
knows,
knew.
man.
It knew. Actually, it even had Radiant in the lead for most of the game somehow.
That's Coddle Dusa, so like, they'll eventually win. Did Chen have the reincarnation talent? Or did he take the other one?
I don't know. He didn't die, so.
I didn't see him. He died and he had to buy back once. I wonder if
Took
reincarnation
the
would be
decay
better.
cooldown at 25.
Okay, it did decay cooldown. I guess because the Ags.
Yeah, this was a
Wow.
full-on meme game from Chen. Everything about this. Meteor Hammer into Ags, decay cooldowns.
I dug the Meteor Hammer into Ags. I just wish if there was the item had to not be Helm of the Dominator. Exit scouted Roaches. Hello,
I
Chen.
regret that helm, if I'm being honest.
Alright,
This is
I
like
regret you buying that
in
helm
between
too.
it.
I couldn't find a troll for like 20 minutes as well. That was the creep I needed. It cancels black hole. Like, I
Yeah,
just wanted
that's
to
what you're
cancel
trying to
black hole.
do.
Yeah.
So you,
But
but you didn't
it was
need it
alright.
because it kept getting cancelled by Stone Gaze.
Yeah, that too. I didn't. Yeah, it kept
Also,
getting
I didn't
canceled by
predict
Stone
that
Gate.
to be fair.
Yo, that
I
lane
think
was
one-
very good though. I felt good.
That lane was fun to watch.
We've practiced this lane a couple of times. And we're like, this is disgusting. We just have to get locked down on the rest of our team, and we're good.
One other hero on your team, apparently.
Scrub has mana leak and usually buys scythe. Didn't that game for some reason. We also had like an
Some-
Eidos and a Reaper Scythe. And
That Eidos was questionable purchase. Let's throw that one out there.
Yeah, we did not believe in the Atos.
You can just survive on Shadow Shaman. You're better locked down than an Eidos.
yeah, I don't know. He was like, I'm going Eidos, and I'm like, yeah, it might be good.
Let him have it.
It was in the time of the game when Ursa was kind of stomping all over us. Not really, but like he was our biggest issue, and just we needed as much lockdown for him as possible.
A Deuce, dude. Yeah, you don't have. You have a Deuce and a Coddle. You don't have Ursa issues.
No.
Anyway, good game. Congratulations. I'm pumped for game 2.
I was
But,
gonna
know,
tell you something, and then I forgot. So,
Was it that you don't know how to make a lobby?
it's that neither of us know how to make a lobby. So
You just go to game 2 on the.
I
website.
know, but I'm waiting. A bunch of my players are AFK right now, so I have to wait.
That's fine.
Also, our 6th is missing, so I have to run Fufu again.
Tall balls. Rest
Yeah,
in
rip
peace.
all balls.
Right, Fufu God.
Did Scrub
Yeah.
finally scare him away?
I think so, man. I told Scrub to play less greedy that game, and he actually did.
I think he should play more
Sure.
greedy that game. You have a 3 undying.
Well, that's the point, is that I'm a 3 undying, I don't need items, and then Scrub can take all the farm. That's the
Yeah,
theory
true.
behind this.
There was a point in the game where it was sniper. All like 4 of your heroes, Scrub and your 3 cores, and then Ursa. That was pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
And then it all went shit.
Was that like 10 minutes in? Yeah, it was.
Like 12, I think.
Yeah, it was like 15 minutes, we still, all of our
When
cores were high
I
on our-
switched to net worth. And that was at 11.
I wish my players weren't dead. GG. Alright, I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Good luck in game 2.
I want some water, but I'm gonna wait for the lobby.
Good idea.
Let's like check in on these other games. Who's playing? Let's take a look at this elusive god game. I just need to see when I can drink alcohol again.
Oh, it is. Kunkka versus TA.
Oh, they gave elusive to Kunkka. And he's losing.
I feel like
wins?
TA should be
Kunkka
really
versus
strong in
TA?
this match.
Snow fortified.
Because Heroine is like a TA player, right? So maybe this was planned all along.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
This might be one of the few skill-related matchups for Kunkka.
Yikes. Dude, Agony is owning. What the heck? He has last hits and no one else does. Why is Rock on Luna? That's not a hero. What's this? What is this draft actually? Tide Hunter, Luna? This is like not. This is like a different meta. I don't know what meta this is, but it's not this meta.
Who knows, man? Why is Kyrex level 3? It's not looking good.
Is Mangu back? No, he's not. He's Wumpaz. Is this a 4 Mirana? It is. He has a Soul Ring. It's probably why Agony's having such a good lane against Kyrix Tide Hunter and a 4 Mirana. At least they're getting the range creeps.
Oh, one has
Yikes.
now Tide Hunter's just dead.
Hello, this is
They're
Gabe Newell.
feeding.
Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
This is a strong hero.
They just got like outdrafted. I want to say they got outdrafted, but really they outdrafted themselves here. I'm sure of it. Elusive is dying.
Going down.
That just happens sometimes with Elusive. He goes aggressive on the enemy and he ends up being the one that dies. And he doesn't know when to be aggressive.
Alright,
Is gonna kill the Agony God here? There's another leap. One pass God! Oh no! He's salving! It's over. Arrow.
Hollywood is just AFK hitting creeps.
Arrow!
Not helping his character.
That arrow! The mouse actually
Oh
forced
lord!
it.
One pass gone and Kyrix takes the kill. Like,
We got a result update though. It looks like Ceres' team lost to Cryptic's team
game 1.
in game 1, yeah. I think this was game 1.
Open Dota buff, I suppose.
I'm actually not sure. Maybe it was game 2.
Is this your bot telling you things, or?
Yeah. I have like a little thing there. But on the plus side, this means that we will be able to automatically report scores next week. Live update on the website.
Alright. Hey. Oh, it looks like the series game is over. They tied 1-1. The series is over.
Yeah, that was the second game. That's what I thought. I was
Nice, I got a
surprised.
prediction correct.
Alright, the lobby's up for Chen's game.
Cool.
Should be up at least. Yeah, so next week, since this works for the most part, what's going to happen is it'll just automatically record the score on the website right after the game ends.
Nice, dude. I'm very excited for that.
The only ones that of course won't work are any that we have to start manually.
Which is half of them.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
could
that's
use
true.
some help.
Still, some of them coming through automatically will be really cool.
Yeah. Pumped, dude. I'm trying to figure out what happened in the draft here that Aluna ended up getting picked. I'm still lost.
I'm sure Rock was just like, hey, give me Luna. And they were like, okay. Now they have a Luna.
Nice arrow.
Nice.
One pass going for the magic damage build. Not a huge fan, but whatever. The arrow cooldown talent's really nice. That's something.
Shadows take us.
No detection. GG.
GG.
The wages of fear.
This is actually so rough. 2 heroes on Dire already at 5k gold.
Yeah. What was that all about? Silence.
Oh, I need to fix the second game in the series forever. Alright, well I have a couple things to take care of this week then, no problem.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I don't really care about the first 6 bands.
That's fair.
Out of my way! Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, they banned the Caudal.
Dire
That's
team
understandable.
ban.
And Skywrath. Is that because Drago Stego's in? I know he was playing Sky. That means Earthshaker's on the table. They're just gonna pick it? Or are they gonna let Inno have it? Only the best hero against Earthshaker is probably what?
10
Tiny?
seconds remaining.
I don't think Chen plays Tiny.
Well, I feel like Shen
5
doesn't play
seconds
Earthshaker
remaining.
either. Nor does Scrub, from what I've seen. I mean, he could, but we haven't seen it yet.
Sure, Scrub could, but if he has the choice, surely he'd want like a Pudge or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe not. If he'll have the Axe and the Pudge through, maybe they just go Axe Earthshaker. You don't really want an Axe Pudge lane, do you? Do they just pick techies?
Radiant team's turn to pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
There's a lot of options on the table.
Dire team's turn to pick.
And they take the Earthshaker.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Axe, yep.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Axe and Undying. Yikes. It's a scary lane. Sapboy is gonna have issues dealing with that.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Pick like an Enigma? Idea on like a Shaker Enigma lane. It's like the only other ranged hero Chen plays, I think. Then they're giving away their off lane.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Shaman again, that's boring. I don't think he fares too well against Undying either. It's gonna be a hard lane. Shaman's not a good laner. That's kind of the issue I mentioned last game with their lanes. Like, what's Shaman gonna do
Seconds remaining.
against the Enigma mix lane? No, I think
5
it's gonna be even
seconds
harder
remaining.
against Undying Axe lane. You know, long time on this ban too. I don't think Chen knows what he wants to do.
Dire team's turn to ban.
And Sniper. It's kind of weird, honestly. Part of the reason why Sniper's so good is that he can knock out
Radiant team ban.
the Undying Tombstone. Now they're against the Undying Tombstone. That's fine though. Axe is pretty good against Sniper, so if they don't want to pick it. And his Sniper's good against Shaman Wards. Necro, they can run it off lane or mid lane. It's good, either way. Oh yeah, off lane Necro would have been really nice with the Earthshaker. Well, they could just pick Necro instead of the
Dire
Shaman,
team's turn
maybe.
to ban.
Clinks. They're looking to like Huska, are they?
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Damn, the PL, there's no Drow ban this time. Could be picked up by either team. So once again, Chen on Radiant and Inno with the last pick. So Chen's gonna need to once again pick a mid that's comfortable against most things. Maybe that's why they banned the Clinks. Maybe they're looking to pick an Invoker. Said Ira, what do you not want to play against as an Invoker? Said Clinks.
Oh, Clinks is super rough, yeah.
Radiant team's
Also,
turn
I
to
mean,
pick.
Conka, also you don't want to see that. You don't want to see Necrophos. You don't want to see Tiny. You don't want to see
Dire
so many
team's
things you
turn
don't
to
want to see.
pick. Drow
There's the Drow. I thought they might. And the Venge is a little annoying. Not a big surprise to see the Venge pick. It blocks the Enigma. There's not a lot of Gen heroes left on the board.
What if he plays Earthshaker?
Ooh, that's true. Then what do they give to Scrub then?
10
Techie?
seconds left.
Moncats?
Decided?
I've never seen Chen
5
Earthshaker.
seconds
I feel like he
remaining.
definitely could. Kind of hero you could work with, but I've never seen him play it. Take Arc Warden maybe as Juggernauts. There's no Centaur PL, which are great for getting on top of Drow.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Anti-mage.
Anti-mage. I mean, definitely can get on top of Drow. If you don't just lose all your structures by the time he's online. This is a hard lane player matchup wise too. This is an Inno anti-mage. Scrub and Chen wrecked that lane last
10
time. I
seconds
guess it wasn't
remaining.
caught up eventually, but he did come out of that lane very poor on there, so
5 seconds
it's
remaining.
not going to be easy to catch up with an AM. Especially if a Drow lineup is running down your towers. Maybe they're just hoping that the off lane will win hard enough they don't have to care. What do you pick here for Chen? Like a Brewmaster? Bristle's banned, right?
This is where you just pick Meepo and win the game.
Yeah, right, my dude. What's the off lane though?
You could just put off
Dire
lane
team
Meepo.
ban.
I'd love to see Chen's Meepo.
Like, it's just so good against anti-mage. And then the other heroes won't get online fast enough for it to be a problem.
So pick Storm and AM and Axe.
It's certainly an interesting decision. I don't think it's that big of a deal, though.
10
It kind of
seconds
depends.
remaining.
Like,
I definitely.
Yeah. Sorry.
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's fine into AM. With the Drow lineup, because you're just going to be very fast, hard hitting. AM will never get to a point where he's a problem for you. The Axe as well seems rough to me.
Yeah, the axe giving them some lockdown is definitely a problem. Because normally you can just kind of play around the anti-mage. You've got good disables on the rest of your team, long silence from Drow, you know, all this stuff from Shaman.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
But it's... Yeah, with the axe, definitely a little bit of a problem.
And I can just pick a lane counter too. I would have preferred to see an Invoker, I think, but It's not terrible. Fire can play this well. I think he can just win.
10 seconds remaining.
Assuming Chen's on a hero that can frontline.
5 seconds remaining.
This is gonna be some last pick cheesy stuff, dude.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
I really don't know what
We're gonna see like a fucking Huskar get picked by absolute juggernaut,
Oh, yikes.
and then I don't know what release the Kraken's gonna pick though.
Chen doesn't really play a lot of ranged heroes. There's still the Enigma option.
Dude, they're gonna give him Broodmother last pick.
Oh, dude. Okay, that would own.
10
Maybe.
seconds remaining.
It's kind of awkward though, because you don't really group up with the Drow.
5 seconds
And they have an
remaining.
axe, so I just lay an axe against it. Forgot about his brood. Dying's kind of annoying as brood too, because the zombies get on all the spiders.
Wait, really?
Easy soul rips.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Legion Commander.
Leash. I dig
That's
that.
a
That's a
good
good
choice.
pick. That's a very good pick. Kills the AM lane as well. It's not the best frontliner, but it'll do. You definitely prefer a Centaur here if you or a Bristleback if you were allowed to
10
pick it.
seconds
It'll
remaining.
got wristband.
5 seconds remaining.
Arcupunch might still just be able to pick a hero that owns the storm and lane though. Can't really be a Quap because of the Legion. An SF maybe? Once again the Legion's an issue. Also need something to make space while, just farms. Alright, we do go with
Choose your
SF.
hero.
Well, that lane's like impossible for Storm, so.
That's an okay pick too. I don't know, man. I want to see the Huskar cheese, to be honest.
Huskar's got Drow issues. I think. Maybe not
He's a
when you go
fast
for
hero for a
items.
fast game.
Oh, from Chen or?
No, Huskar. From Inno's team, Huskar would be a good pick. I think you can play pretty fast, right? Because like you stomp this lane for sure, and then you just have like treads
10
and a morbid
seconds
and run at
remaining.
people. And get your
Okay.
offense too, I guess.
5 seconds
Definitely
remaining.
armless before Treads and Morbid. This is interesting. And the anti-game mage is gonna have a terrible lane. The Drow's probably gonna have a hard lane, and the Storm's gonna get wrecked, which is 2 for 3 towards Inno.
2 for 3 wasn't enough last time though.
That's true. Medusa was actually like second highest net worth after bot lane last time. I remember on turn on the
Mine is
net worth at
actually-
11 minutes. It was Sniper, then the
Right.
entire like Radiant team, except for
He only
Sean.
really won mid, but Radiant still had 4 very farmed heroes, so I guess it's not fair to say that they've had 2 out of 3 lanes on.
And the mid game fight is also pretty nice with an Axe Blink and an Undying. Or Juggernauts. We'll see. Scrub can maybe do work on those Shaker. I hope he goes for that Blink Ags build you normally see nowadays. That's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty... Oh shit, he's got all the relics. He is an Earthshaker player.
Dude. Level 8.
And
I
Arya
started that
Stark
level
is
12
Earthshaker.
Storm Spirit, but I don't think it's gonna help against Donkey Punch SF.
Prepare for
He's a
battle.
Silver Shadow Fiend. So.
Wendy's. That's a good sponsor. They're actually putting the Undying top. This is the only way we're gonna win this lane. Because the Vengeance is probably okay bottom. This actually might even out the lanes a bit more. I think both
30
lanes can
seconds
go
to
either way
battle.
now. In terms of player caliber, Chen should probably still win top. But he's proven to defy that in the past. There's dude, there's
Not to
two
interrupt,
touch tilts
guys.
on this axe.
Not to interrupt, but who won game 1?
Chen
Chen.
did. Oh, level 1 Hex on Shaman? I really
That
don't
is-
like that.
The only wrong choice.
Yeah, there's either other spell is fine. He didn't even get the rune for it, which is what he was trying to do. Alright, Scrub blocks the creeps. Keep these back home.
It's kind of expensive, I think. Oh, we went to Fountain, so still.
It's a problem because it didn't work. Like, the idea is that then the Radiant creeps all go under the Dire Tower. That didn't happen. I don't even think that's a good thing nowadays. I was talking to like Kid and Luke about this yesterday. And they're like, whichever team gets level 2 fastest in the lane is the one that's ahead. So you don't want to like do this thing anymore where you mess with the creep aggro. So you just end up getting level 2 second. Anti-mage 4 last hits already. And he's got the 2 stouts. He's just cutting.
Oh,
Chen is
this
getting
classic.
beaten down by an Undying. Stun him?
Are they gonna...
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
I think he just wants to get him low enough to finish him with vision. Because it's like too awkward to pass up. I guess they did have the overwhelming on.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Hello, I'm Gabe Newell. You've just achieved
Wow.
first blood.
Did
I
not
totally
expect
missed
that to
that.
happen this long.
Taken.
OC is at a solid 100% of last hits. So.
I'd be real concerned if he had less. I should put it right, I guess. Classic 1-1-0 Shadow Showman build. Monk ass. Oh, let's see if Drago goes for the Dota Plus guide. Undying levels. There you go, 402.
20 hats from the axe
Another play bottom? Nothing.
Is that actually what it recommends?
Apparently. Trisop won that build, and then he said that he did it because Dota Plus told him to. And then I saw Theseus do the exact same build last night. Which kind of confirmed it for me. Storm's actually holding his own mid for now. It's only gonna get worse as time goes on, though.
Yeah, it really sort of opens up as you get trouble.
Top lane. I mean, Mango. Overwhelming. So when you've done me. I know. Shaman's trying to mess with Axe. I think he's just gonna die instead.
It's definitely cool.
He doesn't even have shackles. Now there's creeps under tower that Sad Boys
Radiant's
isn't gonna
bottom
get.
tower's got problems.
Oh, Venge came top.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Man, I think this is a pretty smart play from Inno's team. Like this whole setup,
Yeah.
so that they're able to solo the axe and then tri-lane for the anti-mage is really big.
Yeah, no, it's very good, I think. Just topping the last hit charts right now. 11 denies from SF2. It's very good. Full level
He's still
on Ira.
100% elastic.
How can he miss any, dude?
I don't know, man. They could like bully him out of the wave or something. Or someone could maybe get
Can't
him
be
out.
that in this situation. I remember, who did we lose
I
to?
think he's a little too
this?
low right.
Tower is under attack.
If they had a shackles, he'd be always dead anyway. With the shackles, he'd definitely be.
Oh, that went to Sad Boys too.
Radiant's
nice.
bottom tower's got problems.
AM's getting losses though. That's what's really important. Shen just walked right past them dying. Queued and now he's walking away. He's gonna get stunned. Tombstone, there it is. Deny himself defeat? Or no.
Nah, he's just gonna walk this up.
If he can get to the shrine, he's fine. He's not going to the shrine. What is this, Chen? What?
Yeah, it's interesting.
He began walking towards mid, suddenly realized that was a terrible idea, and so he just walks back and dies because he's no other choice. Yikes. I can't see the minimap at this time of day because the sun's coming through the window. Very annoying.
Or your Stark almost goes down mid.
We should kill him earlier for sure.
Oh, see, already has Tranquils. He's going Vanguard Blade. Gonna have all three before 10.
Nah, he's not gonna walk through before 10 minutes. I don't think he should have gotten Tranquils. He could have had.
I don't think he should have gotten Tranquils.
I think he could have had Vanguard Blink very early. Yeah, he could have had like 10-minute Vanguard Blink, but he went Tranquils instead. What are they gonna
If
do?
we already have the
Standing in
Vanguard, he'd
the
be unkillable.
Radiant's
tower's
top
almost
tower has looked better.
And that's what happened when I was against one. Like, they just went brown boots Vanguard as you'd expect them to. We couldn't do anything about them.
For sure.
And
when
they
you're
lost
super
for now.
hot, That's just what you do.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's ever a reason to go Tranquils if you're getting Vanguard first. The Ring of Protection does the same thing that Tranquils does, pretty much.
Now he's able to jungle between waves.
This is
Dude, it's
looking
been a long
really
time
bad.
since I've seen this kind of exploit. I'm just like 100% free farm and nice turnaround from screen. He's got another
Another
stun.
W. Actually gonna maybe die.
Oh, another kill for MidOrChen. Shadowfin's right
Forces the SF up here. Still got the speed from overwhelming odds, he should be out. Some space for Ira.
there. Vanguard money finished for Act. Now we can just farm a couple camps. I think you could actually just get Blink right here and just kill these guys.
Dire's middle tower is under
They have to tank
attack.
so much damage to farm these group waves.
Mm-hmm. The worst part of it. Fissure before he runs out of mana. Oop, just drops the W.
2 hero stun.
Where did Chen TP to? I don't know where he TP'd to.
Like mid
Far
or
away
something?
from wait, no health or mana. And Shroud just got dove by a level 8 axe 8 minutes in the game.
Storm Force double damage.
Radiant have fortified their structures. Radiant's bottom tower
Just by Ira, nice. The DD
Just
win.
dying behind the tower.
He could have killed Earthshaker if Ira hadn't come. To be fair, I guess.
bottom tower is
Yeah, he's just saving for the blink, it looks like. Or he just can't be bothered to use courier, I'm not sure. Yeah, going for the blink. He's drowned like Omega danger. He's come top now instead. He's level 6, so the AM can't really be near him. No points in his sounds.
God, Axe almost has 5k gold already.
frightening.
Blink. Excited with the blink before finishing Vanguard.
Are
Shut
those
up, you're catching up
cracks
in
in
those.
Dire's top tower? Dire's structures are fortified.
Lane swap's looking pretty good for him. So Tombstone drop that they can just kill. Give it to the Drow. I'll pitch her up for a while.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
What the hell's going on down
Hello,
here?
this is Gabe Newell.
What the heck?
Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Still a lot of shit going on.
Am's bottom now. It's all very confusing.
He doesn't have mana for call. It's duel ready.
They have a
for their chat.
duel.
I think he's actually still super hard to kill. Maybe with Scrub helping.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
So the Drown line up losing towers. Is that the end of the game, or
Not the intended result for sure. I mean, it's just a north, I guess.
Drow is doing all right. She's ahead of Anti-Mage, which is very good for her.
Am's almost got his, oh no, he doesn't actually. I misread the digits there.
He did the smart thing, got treads first.
I thought he had 2,000 gold. I thought he knows. I know. Normally I'd say it's not over till it's over, and that is always true to an extent. But I mean, with Drowlanus in particular, they do scale pretty well. But when you have the Storm into AM, it's not quite the same. And a Legion that isn't snowballing, we gotta call
Barely
mid
misses
to
the-
miss the dunk. You need to get rid of this Battle Hunger. Just zip off the damage or something. There we go.
Yeah, he dodged it. Chen almost gets soloed by Venge. He might still die,
He's
actually.
being super low for a while. Yeah, there's a regen there if you knew about it.
Man, just use Wave of Terror for vision and stun him. Okay. That took
That
way
was
too long.
very bad Venge play. He's gonna die for that. It's like the whole point of that spell. Yeah, here, oh dude, here's the Dota Plus Undying build. No points W. This is like the new Tortellini build or something. Dota Plus.
Oh, Storm's in some serious trouble here.
He kinda needs to get rid of the zombies, but he's waited too long. The slow's done too much work.
Dire's top tower is
They do trade them for the tier 1
just
top.
a cold fog left behind.
Not ideal.
Vanguard finished on Axe. He's working towards Blade Mail now. I don't know, man. What do they do about this Axe? What do they do?
They can like eventually kind of deal with him, I think, because he'll jump on someone and he just dies to Drow, unless that someone is Drow. He actually might just die right here too.
They find him.
Radiant's middle
Going for the
tower
duel.
Oh,
Oh, no, there's an Undying here.
They're
Let's see.
surrounded. They have an Echo
There's an Echo
Slam.
That's the
Very
kill.
nice.
Duel on Undying. And then get the Venge as well.
That's
Very
well played.
nice.
The 3 through 5 kind of
Radiant
just out of
structures are
position.
fortified.
Yeah, so I
I
mean, so
guess.
despite the lane being SF favored, Arya Stark has a good timing on this Kaya, and overall, like, pretty reasonable farm.
Yeah, he got us impressive amount out of this lane, I think. I'm not sure if Donkey Punch didn't pressure enough, or our Stark just kind of outplayed him, or what, but got a lot more out of
Yeah, I
lane
wasn't
than
really
thought he
watching
would.
that lane. I
Neither,
kind of
yeah.
expected other lanes to be more exciting, I guess.
He also does, he has 3, 1, and 2. He's made some good rotations. which is part of dealing with hard lanes. He's just rotating out and getting something done and then coming back for the farm under tower. Yeah, but I'm concerned, if this was like a Dusa, or just some other ranged hero other than Storm, I'd be feeling a lot better. But because it's a Storm, and because there's an AM, I'm just afraid of them going late. The whole let's just go as late as we can Chen team mentality may not work as well this game. Shadowblade on Donkey Punch.
Sad Boy's also going Shadowblade next. I need to get him
Oh,
a
man.
subscription to my build guides.
Yikes. Oh, can an anti-Fufu notice? Nope. Should have been an instant Hex into Shackle there, I think. But he
They
just
caught him. That
wasn't paying attention.
not working.
You need to not be there.
Yeah,
Oh, he messed up his zip. I can misclicked it there.
I'm over here.
He's gonna make
Gets
it out.
out.
Radiant's
Earthshaker.
middle tower
Just
should
cleaned up,
have to take this abuse.
They do not deal with Tomb very well outside of Drow.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Oh, yeah, he longs it by Ira, but it doesn't hit.
Zip zap.
Radiant's
Kind of
middle
uses
tower
Arcane
should
Ring, I
have to
guess,
take
I
this
don't know.
abuse.
Risky play.
I'm just gonna have a Battle
Battle
Fury,
Fury gold.
16
good time.
minutes. Should really be bringing up the recipe already, so we can get it from the secret shop. Finally doing it.
Sad Boy's gonna get caught.
He could have just swapped
When's
it.
the stun?
Where's the swap?
Where's the stun?
One
Where's the swap?
stun? I guess? He didn't have mana for the stun, which is why he wanded. But like, he could have used either.
I see. It took him too long to figure out what he needed to do. Happens.
Oh no, this has been some really unimpressive bench play all around. Not using the Wave of Terra. I wonder if he just doesn't play the hero. He just like doesn't know what the spells do or something.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Oh. Gets mana voided, survives.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gotta click on them first.
Legion needs like 2 more items in order to go hunt AM. She needs the Blade Mail and she probably needs a Shadow Blade. By that time the AM may actually
Radiant's top tower
have too
has
many
fallen.
items. In order to deal with the AM, they needed Legion to snowball. Or just not have a storm, I guess.
Just got Treads blink.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Shadow Fiend in the jungle farming.
Really what AM should be doing. He keeps trying to fight.
Yeah, I'm not really
Shouldn't
sure I
be.
agree with this organization of the heroes. Because the SF like won his lane, he's very well farmed.
Shadow Blade too. If you're going at Shadow Blade, you're doing it to do things. It's not a farming item. You get the Shadow Blade on SF, you go get kills with the SF, you get a Battle Fury in AM, you go farm with the AM, and they're doing the opposite. That's going pretty much how you think it would. There's a Tombstone they need to get rid of. They got rid of it.
Uphill mid.
Kind of. Oh dear. I think this is a dead axe.
Those things aren't cheap, you know.
What's going on? Oh, backline? Very good. Once again, there's no SF. There hasn't been an SF in these fights for the last, like, 6-10 minutes. And he's the hero that could be turning these. When the 3 through 5 go out and they die like that, they could have a Shadowblade SF dropping a ton of damage.
Yeah, I think this
I
is
think
super.
Donkey Punch is screwing up really hard strategy-wise here. This is just the complete wrong place for the map to be.
So now he's like going in for a solo pick. Which, honestly, like if he tries to kill Shadow Shaman, he'll get him and then he'll trade and die again. Just like last time.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
Let the fun begin.
Alright, it's gonna kill and get out.
Under attack.
Oh! That was almost too
Very
slow.
close. We made it. Got the tower.
Dire's middle tower just went
The
down.
SF's here
Shadow
this
Fiend's
time.
coming in.
They don't have detection
smoke,
down.
and
Oh, they
then
pop a
now he's
smoke.
here.
They should notice, right?
Gets the ult
Got
off
the
the
tombstone down. They can't be here.
Nice.
Oh, they're just gonna kill the AM because the AM is like dumb.
Echo Slam.
Oh, the blink!
That was a really good Echo Slam. They're all gonna die. Though.
Let the tombstone live too long though. You need to just silence and wait for the Shadow Blade. Get the silence up.
Actually can't
You're
deal with it.
displaying
Tower needs some help.
a lack
There was
of something there. He just got
no
right clicked
way.
by a Shroud blink up.
Dire have fortified their structures. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think Jar could have lived there though. There's no detection
No
on the
dragon.
sides. He just needed to.
Oh, he had a
Gust.
Shadow Blade? Oh, I didn't
No, the
realize
Shadow
that.
Blade was 2 seconds on cooldown, but he had Gust up, so he wouldn't have gotten cold. He just gusted, and that would have given him time for the Shadow Blade.
I see. Yeah. I was just thinking of Scrub, who was definitely dead, so there's no escaping those little zombies.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward because they had to kill the heroes, but then there's Tombstone. They just don't deal with Tombstone. I think this Shadow Shaman pick was just a mistake. Because, like, you see the Axe and you see the Undying, and you know you have to deal with those heroes. And then you pick a hero that doesn't deal with either of those heroes. So then it's like, oh, so they wait until they wait until Chen's pick to deal with them, but then there's an AM they have to deal with. So they can't pick a hero that deals with Tomb, they have to pick a hero that deals with AM. Speaking of Axe and AM.
Oh, he
Oh,
gets
they
the
got the
duel.
AM kill though.
Oh, what a turnaround!
Oh my lord, Scrub is actually just carries his team. It's insane.
What a turnaround!
That was a really good duel from Chen, so that actually wasn't too much. But I don't know why I'm sucking on Scrub right now. It's mostly
It was
Chen.
all really good.
Radiant's
It was all
top
really
tower
good.
deserves just as much
It was
help
all
as
it was
ours.
good gameplay. They're playing
looked
really
like-
well this game actually.
Dire's middle tower
Looked like
isn't
Sad
going
Boys
to
was
last
totally screwed.
long.
And Donkey Punch is still just farming the jungle with a Shadow Blade. This is infuriating.
Fallen.
It's like if you're in my pubs doing this, you're getting flamed. This is just horrible.
Visibility.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've heard Luke and Smack complain about Torn doing this very same thing. 'Cause it's just really bad.
Oh, he got the Orchid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Easy peasy.
Well, he's the most farmed hero in the game, but it doesn't feel like it.
Dire's bottom tower has
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
little pieces.
Top of the net worth still, and just still doesn't feel like it.
Just get out.
Tombstone.
They're just gonna kill an AM. They have an Echo Slam. A nice easy roll trade. They just get another kill. There's an Axe, they have to be really careful. Oh, I heard going into the Tombstone, that was not the play. Can he TP out? He zipped in on the Undying next to Tombstone, that was a big misplay.
I think he just forgot it was up there, to be honest.
Maybe. He had like 3 zombies on him already. It was a misplay either way. I'm not sure if he forgot or just made the wrong call, but it was not the thing to do.
So OC's got his blade mail, he's going pipe next. Dude, honestly, just get a BKB. Or a Shadow Blade. I think both of those are good.
Yeah, I think the Shadow Blade's really good this game. Both him and Chen should be looking at one, and neither are. They're tanking up for some reason.
Chen's getting
Let's
a
get-
helper.
I think that's wrong. I think you get a Shadow Blade and you hunt AM. I think you get a Shadow Blade and you hunt Storm and Drow. Like, these are the heroes that just destroy the enemy cores. Like, the whole taunt Blade Mail thing just wrecks high damage glass cannon cores. Like all the ones in this game. Okay, gone. They see him.
Link blade mail.
No, he doesn't see AM. AM sees him. No, they don't know AM's here.
Yeah, they can't initiate on Legion now because Storm's here. When Storm's hitting the creep wave, they know he's there. Donkey Punch split pushing a bit. I think he has Manta style money? Because Manta hasn't been
Oh,
delivered.
Dust! They have Dust! Wow, Scrub buying. He actually bought protection last game too. So I can't blame him. Yikes, there. Chen's team is just playing this game very well. Or I guess Donkey Punch is playing really bad too. I think if Dire loses here, is entirely on the back of Donkey Punch.
Not much good's happening.
I think Donkey Punch might have lost his team the game, just farming jungle.
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, like, everybody else has just done their job as best as they can, right?
Yeah.
Another Echo Slam.
Well, there's a Tombstone down again, and Naira has no mana. Okay, they get rid of the tomb, but Naira dies. Still a good trade. Oh, is Axe? Did I get that? Scared of the swap, maybe, even though it's down? No, I don't know that. They have Fissure up again. Oh, kind of gets Drow on the wrong side of that. Drow's here, though. Here to save his boy, Scrub. Scrub's gonna die to Blade Mill, maybe? Oh, they cool? Sad boys? Yikes. There's a blink.
He's got the blink call? Oh no!
Oh, it's just the gust!
What happened? Where was the call?
Sad Blade's away? I don't know, man.
Did he lag or something? That was very strange, because he's been pretty on point, and then just suddenly, like, it looked like he didn't quite blink.
Spike himself out, maybe? Oh shoot, I didn't notice Anti-Puma was taking the T3, dude.
Oh, what a go. Yeah, this is why you
He's not gonna get it, but this is... Oh, that's pretty cool.
Good hero, good hero.
I'll take that.
I love that about Shadow Shaman. It's so easy. Like, if something's happening and you can't make it, you just like run to the nearest tower and use your ult.
Where was the Shadow Shaman last Sunday, Greg?
Did I get to play Shadow Shaman last Sunday? I don't think so.
Nah, you're revenge both games.
Yeah, I think Smack doesn't believe in the Shadow Shaman, so...
I don't either, to be fair. I get to pick my own hero, so... I just never pick myself Shadow Shaman.
Are you going
That's a
to?
dead bench again.
Another duel, nice. Are you going to pick yourself Shadow Shaman though?
No, unlikely. It's like Bane, Venge, Silencer. It's my go-to 3. Bane owns. Bane's been my favorite hero ever since like Sasquatch picked it for me, I think.
Yeah, so we're really sort of feeling like the impact of Shadow Fiend forcing Anti-Mage to do most of the fighting. Because he should just very easily have Manta Style finished before 25 minutes with his Battle Fury timing. Now you probably get it like 22, 23. And he's still not quite there because he's been spending too much time.
Our Stark? He's on way too deep here. He's gonna get called.
Yeah, that's a nice bait. Oh!
10 just finishes them all.
Could have gone for the duel. But...
Oh, they have Shadowblade Echo Slam. Maybe this is why Chen didn't want to go Shadowblade, because his Drow bought one and now Shaker has one. I'm not sure the Drow should have one, but the Shaker is definitely good.
I'm not a fan of the Shadowblade on Drow, but it's like one of those items. Oh, he was going for the Serpent Wards.
Oh my lord.
I got him.
Okay, you little fucker.
I love this. He's got the Arcane Boots blink. He knows what.
Not much good's happening to Radiant
That's so
Tower.
weird, actually. It'll come to you eventually. Oh shoot, Chen's in trouble. Oh yes! I was really hoping for that.
See, I mean, like he's got his spells up there, so I really think just something happened earlier that prevented him from just cleaning up there.
Maybe he like didn't notice the Legion at first, because he was kind of juking in the tree, so he thought he was gonna miss the calls, then he didn't use it, but he would have hit the call.
Fair enough. I had faith. I believed he could do it.
Drow's taking up quite a lot here. With oh no, he's got Manta. I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna Sanj. He had Sanj get up literally like 2 seconds ago.
Ah, so he has Manta to dodge, Venge, and Call, and of course to dodge Requiem.
You can't dodge Requiem. Can you?
Probably not.
The projectiles are too large. It's like trying to dodge a Scream of Pain. It's like impossible. Only going for Venge again. Wising up this time and not fully
Venge
committing.
has 17 armor.
Why is this Undying going down? Was he jungling Ancients with Tomb? He is. He's doing 3 jungle
Very
cancel
nice.
teams.
Very nice.
As the great Chives Dodo once said to Noah, if you're gonna retard Rice, can you at least do it in lane? When Noah was taking Ancients with Tombstone. Which I think
That's some
might
good
be
advice.
true for you as well.
I'm gonna take that advice to heart.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not quite a top tower. Scared of the axe. Should be scared of the axe. So. Axe doesn't have a Shadow Blade though. There's no. No, there's one, I guess.
Got the,
Oh! Gets the Legion. That's not really a interesting hero to pull. Anti-Fufu? It's kind of awake. Oh, there goes the Tombstone, finally.
Legion is still alive, so... We do get the drow with the call. There's a fight on the other side. We get the,
Told you a storm was coming.
This fight's going a little too even, though. I think there is still a bit of a timer here. Okay. I can't see the win now.
Oh, they got the chain to save. Oh, there's the Glimmer Cape. Anti-Mage turns it around.
Oh my god!
Shall claim the dust return.
It's a full mana storm. You gonna turn? I want to see the turn, dude.
I think he didn't get the mana void off. I think canceled. Or got like interrupted while he was trying to cast.
No turn. These fights are a little too even, though. I think Dire or Radiant still kind of needs to end at some point.
Killing spree.
A little bit too slow.
Oh, Shackle? Swampy Boy is here.
Get
There's a
the-
Tombstone. Is that a
Shadow
Death
Shaman at
Tomb?
least.
Yeah, that works. Gets his cores out. That's a lot of zombies.
Blink up
That's a
though.
dead Shen, right?
Guess the
Oh,
call.
Shrub?
Dominating, I guess.
Oh, jeez. Fire Stark. It's a hard axe, though, right? Or Reaver. Still
I
very
don't think this is
tanky.
a kill. He's going heart next. My god. It's not like a bad item, and it certainly is going to be infuriating to play again. But it's probably not the item I would pick.
Definitely want to see a Shadow Blade. Let's go like Shadow Blade Pipe. Would have been fine. But yeah, well, it's gonna be annoying to play against. If the fights go like this, where like the AM and the SF die, but the axe is alive, and then they can't accomplish anything because there's an axe, then it's fine. So I think the later the game goes, the better it's gonna feel for the AM. You know, because AM doesn't actually scale super well, right? Part of what he does is that he just farms quickly, and then he's just 2 items ahead. That's what allows him to end in the late game. Then he comes ultra late, and everyone else's items too, and he doesn't feel so good. But against the Storm, he does feel good. And against the Drow, he feels good too, because he can blink on top of it.
Yeah, and I mean, with the way they've played this game, he's not able to stay ahead in farm because he's had to be so much more active with his team.
So if they can just drag it out until eventually he gets items, I think he's going to have an unusually good late game for an equally farmed AM.
Maybe it depends a little bit on what items he gets.
That's
He's just
also
going BKB after Manta, so it's still like he doesn't do any damage at all outside of Mana Void. A little bit of a problem.
What's the win probability say? It's leaning towards. It's been leaning towards Inno the whole time, not as much now.
They were really ahead after their lane.
And I think the lineups too. I think it's given them a draft advantage.
I think OC could still win the game first.
Yeah, I think so. He's very good against their heroes. He'll even get good against Legion. So he's gonna start racking up damage.
So we got Manta on Drow, she's working on BKB next. It's just kind of one of those things, like this hero has so much built-in damage that she can just go all defensive items and still contribute a lot. And anti-mage can't really do that in the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this anti-mage pick was quite bad. Yikes. Fire's got bloodlust too. As in, literally, not ogre spell. Didn't see him place the... I thought the observer rule was kind of obvious the way the Undying was moving. Maybe not from their perspective, because they didn't deward it. Finishing a pipe now on axe.
We really need a silver on radio.
Think so?
I think so.
Jack can definitely go on. Oh, hey. It's an SF. It was an SF. Oh, he... Blink calls the wrong person, really. Oh, there's that BKB Manta saving him from the Orchid and the Echo Slam. Undying saves him. He doesn't blink out again. Oh, he's taking the blink uncontrollable illusion instead of the cooldown.
Oh.
He doesn't actually
That's the
have
right talent.
a real blink. He just keeps dying to Drow. Once again, as long as Radiant doesn't get any objectives, I think it's okay for Dire, but this is not particularly... I'm not digging the AM choice.
I feel like it's been a little bit of like a performance issue. I'm not so sure that it was a bad pick per se. Because I feel like it hasn't been like I don't even think it's necessarily all his fault. Like it's like a team effort, right?
It's like a mix of things. I think he felt forced to fight because his SF wouldn't, and he needed to just farm instead.
Yeah,
I think he made some questionable plays, and I think taking that level 20 talent is a big mistake. Because he's just getting gunned down in these fights multiple times. This is like the third fight where he just got gunned down by Drow not blinked. One time because he just didn't notice. And the second time because it was off cooldown, or on cooldown. And now it's on cooldown once again, but it didn't need to be if he took the right talent.
Stupendous.
Unless maybe he didn't notice again, I'm not sure. Going for a butterfly now, just trying to get away from the Drow auto attacks, I guess. The evasion, a bit of armor.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Storm's going for a Hex, which is really nice. Urshi's Earthquaker off his heels. Oh. What was that?
I was just saying maybe this just is a bad anti-mage. Because I would generally prefer having like Ags or Lincolns against Storm Spirit. Because you know he's going to initiate with Hex, and you can't stop that with BKB when he's jumping you. Right, because he'll be first. So you want to have something passive, but then you don't want to have 3 defensive items. Because if you have to have
And you don't want
BKB,
an Ags
Ags,
against
and
Legion
Manta,
at
then
all.
you're screwed. Oh,
You don't want Ags against Legion. You have to go Lincolns.
That's fair, yeah.
So it's even more money down the drain for that defensive item. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it was kind of meh in the position they picked him, and then they had 2 more heroes to pick against him, and they pick a Legion. He's now going for an AC. No BKB. I guess he doesn't really need it too much. Smoking out with Ira. Looking for either the SF or the AM, I assume. Being up, he's gonna hit a Venom instead. Well, they see them.
They find Storm first.
It's gonna be a big fight around the shrine. Oh, Stabboys walks into that SF ult. What's going on?
Stabboy's in a bit of trouble here.
Only the shaman died? No one's even low.
Oh, they turn.
Oh.
There's no more BKB up.
There's no mana
Radiant's
void
just
either.
Oh, who did he get used on? The
I
shaman?
don't know. Oh, AM's just dead from the duel. Very nice duel. Oh, White Joel Birch coming in the back line. Can he get the Venge, actually? Not the Venge, the Drow. Oh, very nice Manta dodge. Oh, good Echo Slam with the Storm Zip. It's a Dead Undying, maybe? He's very tanky, actually. Ira has no mana again. Good lord, this is just everywhere. The Venge died, eventually.
Max chasing Storm, but gets the call dodge. Oh no, he still got call dodge.
Chen is back. There's a new Tombstone because they killed the Undying. The Drow's alive, so they can actually maybe kill the Axe. They can't actually catch the Axe.
Hurry, Jen. He also has Crimson finish. Blink
Oh no!
Oh, the Hex! Well, they still died, but...
Oh, they got too close to each other, I guess.
Yeah, it was a really good call.
Yeah, OC is just kind of solo carrying this game,
Radiant's bottom
actually.
tower's got problems.
I'd say so.
Right, Scrub's like, no, I'm going for the T3. He's gonna whack it. Oh!
Yeah, it forces the T.
Middle tower is under attack.
Blink call, blink call. Oh, he blinks out before taking the first hit in.
Or for the axe. I do like axe on Earthshaker, but I would have liked. I want to use on someone against this axe. Like, this axe is a huge problem. I think one of the supports needs to go it, but neither of them want to go it. Like, it's an awkward place. They both want different items. They both want Aghanims. Really, I think. But they really want to do this on this team.
Tis mine.
So I mean, so traditionally, in an anti-mage game, he would be done farming right about now.
40 minutes, dude. I am done farming.
Invisibility.
Still a couple items out. Axe can keep making space for a while though.
It's almost like he has a Shadow Blade. Long cast. Calls
Kill
his
on this dude.
poor little shaman.
Scarce worth the effort.
I think Chen has AC money? It's pretty close if not. Yeah, he definitely does. It's...
Holding buyback. The Storm just go BKB after this Hex to deal with AM? Because it only the mini stun goes through BKB, right? The damage doesn't.
The damage doesn't, no. But he has Lincolns anyway, so that's probably going to be his plan. Their Lincoln's poppers are Battle Hunger and Revenge spells. And Soul Rip, I guess. I'm not
Yeah.
sure that we'll see Soul Rip either. But I mean, like, honestly, it takes like a ton of discipline to reserve a spell for a specific hero and not just use it when there's an opportunity. So all Storm has to really do is let his team go in, and when they're like 2/3 dead, he initiates, and there's nothing left that can kill him because all the other spells will have been used.
That makes sense. I dig that.
It's like how I play my pubs. Ignore team, let them die, whatever. But it's just, yeah, I mean, like, if all the spells are wasted, then you're involved.
There's an Aeon disc on Drow. I hadn't noticed this
I
before.
did see that. I don't know how I feel about this.
Is this the anti-axe item?
It is. It's very good against Axe, for sure, but... Do you really want to give up that slot for it?
PB Legion. Oh, they missed the call. Well, it just dug on like a satanic, you know? Just make sure you get the satanic off before anything happens. Oh, zip to... Still can't see the mini-map. I hope this is another hour-plus game with Release the Kraken crew. Yikes.
That's standard. This is like the team secret of LD2L.
Just make your games run as long as possible.
Yeah, good god. Grouped up, Axe is looking for the call.
Oh, wow!
Bag.
Very powerful. Smoke up. Do they have the Hex? They don't have the Hex. I hear Shadow Blades popping. Scrub is here. They see him though. He gets stunned. Drow is here too. Silence the axe. Still doesn't pop his blade now. Alright,
Storm
Shark,
goes
just
on
get
the
out.
back left.
There's a tombstone they have to deal with.
Earthshaker's on it.
Sits in to deal with it? No, he's not dealing with it. He's killing the Undying. There's 2 tombstones now.
2 tombstones and they're
And
both
he gets
taunted.
the call onto 2 people. Alright, he's fine, he's fine. There hasn't been really any cores in this fight from Dire. 2 buybacks forced, I guess. That's something.
Nobody's doing anything about the second tombstone.
You can't.
Walk away.
Illusion.
Alright, they have a
Yeah,
shrine,
there's
they can
different
use it
kinds
and
of
turn and fight.
zombies. Are you gonna try and turn him? Seems a little risky.
Oh, he gets
Yikes.
the YOLO call.
Big silence though, big silence, big zip. Donkey Punch is in there, he's ulting, he's getting shot down by a drow. He's getting destroyed by a drow, actually. Oh, AM wins the duel though, 26 damage.
Oh, he's got the shadow.
He
I think
doesn't
she can
act
just chase him.
nearby. He knows there's detection there too, because they went on scrub twice.
I
Thank
actually
you
have
for
no idea
not
how
in
they
this
saw it.
fight. I feel like some serpent wards could have changed the result of that duel. It was tough though.
Haste.
I don't know what happened there.
Touche.
Game's so weird.
He's been dying, whatever. Oh, blade mail.
I'm at Anagorn Cave. Pick up the please, just use this bottle.
Oh.
Stupendous.
Oh, Axe sees the drow because the wards. There's so
Yeah,
many
this is
wards
back
in
up,
the
though.
dire.
Saves her, but now it's down for another minute. Oh, 50% CDR. Oh, this item is so good. Hold on.
I was wondering, wait, 50 seconds, man? It's a lot longer cooldown than that, but no, you're right.
Yeah. This is crazy, man. I might need to work this into my build.
The one true drow build.
The one
You
true
can't
drow
just
build
pop
might
and
need
use
an
the
Aeon
one
disc.
true sniper build anymore.
Yeah. We're gonna have like,
Tis
I don't know,
mine.
we're gonna have 2 true builds, I guess, for these heroes. Oh, his Aeon disc is already back up. This is crazy, like 10 seconds, right?
Yeah. This is powerful, actually.
Why are we just giving Agi heroes a 50% CDR talent?
Haste!
They don't scale enough with damage already, so you gotta give them item scaling too.
Seems like it. I think you take the silence duration talent though on Drow. I think it's too good to pass up.
Regeneration.
That seems pretty nice.
Especially in a league like this where
20
you're not allowed to buy
variable.
BKB.
Uh-oh. Shen is in a lot of trouble. He has no BKB, speaking of no BKB.
Yeah, nobody has a BKB. Only Donkey Punch and Anti-Mage.
You know.
Oh, he duels the illusion.
Oh, and he gets taunted again.
That's a chat wheel
Stunned
opportunity.
again. What is going on?
Anti-Mage finally where he needs to be, split pushing. But of course the fight doesn't last very long, so he has to leave again. Storm going Shiva's next. I like the sound of that. Oh, man, I'm gonna pull an AUG and go to the bathroom. This game's gone too long. I'll be back.
I'll take shifts.
Zap.
Yeah, that's made a single Roche this game. It's weird to think about. Looks like Chen is finally going for Shadow Blade. It's a DD win. Maybe gonna try and make something happen with this to see Avenge. So you go for something bigger?
Performance.
Blown away.
Oh, he just takes a Roche with the DD. I was just saying how there'd be no Roches. And the help of the Drow. That should be easy peasy.
Radiant took down Roshan.
There you go. Aegis? Who needs an Aeon Disc?
I am.
I think you should actually put Aeon Disc in backpack while it is Aegis. Put the Akia in. So that you have the Aeon Disc for when you get back. Maybe I'm wrong,
Did they get
though.
Aegis?
Yeah. Do you think you should backpack the Aeon Disc while he has an Aegis? Do you think so he has it for a second life?
Maybe.
Like
yeah.
take the Akia?
I
I'm wondering
don't
about
think
it.
that. Storm's
Need to be careful. Their supports aren't really there yet. Oh, they drop a tomb though. Can they just wait that out? It's only 30 seconds.
Dyer's middle
Oh yeah, the
tower's
T3 tower had no health anyway.
Dyer's bottom tower
Just like
is
wait out
under
the tomb and
attack.
come back, I think.
It looks like Dyer fortified
As long as they
their
don't go
structure.
too far back.
Anti-Fufu struggling to change the tower aggro.
They're actually being seen. They need to draw more sentries.
Oh
I feel
no,
like
he
Chen's
just
team never has real.
got YOLO call. Echo
Oh,
Slam.
big slam though. Big duel. No buyback on this donkey punch.
Anti-mage
Oh no,
deletes
that's
the-
huge. Oh,
Killing spree. Double kill.
Thy souls.
Storm could buy that.
This
Here.
is not a fight situation, this is a run.
Yep. God, that mana void onto a storm. Just huge. How much damage did that do, I wonder? I don't know if it storms death
Invisibility.
thing. Yeah, he took. That was an 1100 damage. Mana void. Maybe even more, because that would only be up to Storm's max HP. I literally just lost over half his HP to a mana void. That's the issue with this late game situation.
That's kind of why you gotta get BKB on Storm Spirit nowadays. But it's like, it just doesn't feel good. Because the way mana regen works, it's tough to have enough to like just own in like game fight.
Radiant's top
So you really
tower
want
is
another
under
int item at
attack.
the same time, and then it makes you vulnerable.
Radiant's top
But yeah,
tower
you should
has
probably just have a
fallen.
BKB on Storm.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Disco on dying. When's the bench gonna get Ags, to be honest?
Kind of poor, I guess. This drums build, I've been seeing this on bench too. The earn drums force staff thing. Is this just
Yeah,
another
I'm not
Dota
sure
Plus
what-
thing? I assume it's
I
just
don't
Dota Plus.
know.
I assume all these like really weird and potentially horrible builds I see is all Dota Plus's fault.
Yeah, Sarah's been getting a lot of drums on this here as well. I don't really think it's worth it.
I assume it's the same concept as like the Vlad's Drow. You just have auras, but it's not as powerful an aura. And then you go the force staff, so you aren't like fully committing to the build either. I don't know.
Chen smoked looking for a pick-off. He's got a lot of dual damage racked up. We have Hex on Shadow Fiend, and he's also taking the CDR talent. So this is like a little bit of a throwback, not quite right-click Shadow Fiend.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shadow Fiend just gonna get this? Yikes. Storm should have just taken that. Now forward to dilly-dally.
Yules
So
is
he's-
finished on Anti-Fufu, so he's not going to rush Ags. You were saying they needed this Yules earlier, so...
Yeah, this is good. Good item choice. Usually Yules is an item that just helps you, but it's very nice against the axe for saving your teammates. And Butterfly has a butterfly and stash for Drow. The Undying is going to be so hard to deal with too as he begins to scale with levels. He's almost got that level 25, either a super Ags with the decay cooldown or reincarnation to free Aegis. He takes the reincarnation. There's potentially 3 tombstones every fight. They can't even deal with 2. They have AM constantly threatening Storm with Mana Void. I think Inno's just like won this game, honestly. Unless they make a massive mistake and they just have multiple diebacks that lead to... And Drow is alive, and Radiant can just push down mid and end the game.
So Storm does have his Abyssal finished as well. He bought himself a Moon Shard.
AM, I
travels
assume.
up.
Wow. Big AM. I feel like with a heart he'd actually just be unkillable.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, what is... Oh, okay, Chen gets caught out. Anti-Foots or not. Zips in. He's just dead. Good thing is he does always hold buyback.
That's true. Also, Spirit Vessel finished on Ben. Man, I thought this was gonna be a quick game.
Nope.
Looked like a quick game earlier, and then
If that's the kind of fight they want, then I will give it to them.
gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Sounds good.
My belly bursts.
Find the anti-mage and hex him. They get the duel and a lockdown. Not able to match style. Nice swap. Actually, follow-up stun. They get him anyway, but still very good swap. Saves the dual damage from getting collected by Legion with the plus 40 bonus talent as well. They got the Yules on Undying. No detection, unfortunately, so Glimmer Cape saves. Drow looking to catch Axe. Gets the break. They get the follow-up from Storm Spirit. Hex, Shackled. It's down 2, so that's 2 down. They have buybacks. Roche's not up yet. It's going to be, what, a minute?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They lose an outer tower, doesn't really matter. We have a pause. Oh, we have a butterfly on Drow. It's pretty big. Lots of damage. I would be surprised if it didn't go in his blog. Everything goes in his blog. We've got the Serpent Wards for Shaman as well when they go high ground here.
How on earth did Radiant win a fight?
They got another pick off, right? They got... Oh, did you leave before the first one? They got a pick off in the jungle. They found the anti-mage, and then they killed Venge after she tried to save him. And then they caught Axe in the mid lane. So now there's three dead heroes for Dire.
Chain pickoffs.
And they need
one of your teammates
high
gets
grounds.
kicked off, just like run back to base.
I'm fine with waiting and all, but let's go.
Buyback from anti-mage. Oh shoot!
There's
Alright,
the
she has Aeon Disc.
beyond us going.
Oh, Axe Call gets
Goes in,
the
he gets-
storm. That's a
gets the
dead
call?
storm.
Oh, he does kill it. But he does. die.
Oh, what? Sadboys? He Hurricane Piked the wrong direction.
Wow, they turned around.
Like a mage in this one.
My spirit echoes.
Dang, his Undying still has his reincarnation off.
Gets the abyssal on the lead.
Double kill.
That's no buyback on him. This might be over for Chen Boy.
Dota plus is 55%.
Wow. Never mind then. Dota Plus never lies.
Are they just waiting for Roche? Alright,
Yeah,
so
I
it's 2
guess
minutes.
so.
They did get a bunch of buybacks out of Dire and Sad Boys and Arya Stark blood back on Radiant.
Fancy way to check the Roche fit, very nice. Dang, 60% magic resist on Axe. 14% from strength. I hated. I really dislike the new additions. The spell amp, move speed, magic resist things.
The move speed, I mean, I dislike it conceptually, but it also has never felt like it actually did anything.
The idea.
Whereas, like, the magic resist is insane.
Magic resist and what was once static resist is insane. The move speed is borderline useless.
Yeah, like, it's
And
weird because
the
it
spell
seems
amp
like it
isn't
should
super
be.
noticeable either.
Yeah, the spell amp's kind of whatever. The move speed seems like it should because move speed itself is such a good thing to gain more of, but it's just not very much, right? Like, it's just not enough to matter.
It's like can't get the strength for one, right? I guess, which makes me just hate the thing in general. He accidentally bought 2 Eagle songs on SF when he was buying his Shadowblade items. It's like a game glitch or something where you use the quick buy button too quickly. I don't think he's noticed yet.
That's fine. You can just get 1 butterfly and 1 eagle. Sell this Manta style.
Easy. Does he think it's like a talisman? He's got to notice at some point, right? Has he already
I'm sure
noticed?
1 butterfly and 1 e-blades. So much damage.
Yeah, but if you're doing that, oh, he sells it.
Oh,
It was
God,
definitely an
that's
accident. He sold it. Are you see the Bloodthorn come out from Arya Stark anytime soon? Wait, not. It's like 3,000 gold, isn't it? Chen going for a heart. Does he need to tank up?
Bubbles team 1-1 with Luke's team for their final score.
3. My prediction. At least I got half them, I think. I hope Rock did well. I hope Quack did poorly. For my fantasy player.
Who knows?
You see Max. I know, but Duck had 1 really good game and 1 really bad game. I don't know how Rock did though, I haven't checked yet. Oh! Oh no, he got the wrong one!
But he gets the BKB and the bounty.
Oh, he missed. He could have got it too, he just misclicked. Why don't we just go Ags on Legion, honestly? I could dig that. Maybe he doesn't have the damage actually. Maybe it's the Drow. OC is soloing Roche. Don't expect it.
But who picks up this age?
Chen is here.
You drop the
He
battle
showed
fury on
himself.
Anti-Mage maybe? Like, I don't think anyone has slots for it.
The Tombstone's in a really bad place. Drow can gun it down if they want to. The Vision game from Chen's team, I've watched like all their games, right? The Vision game is always like really weak. I swear they're always getting like out visioned.
Yeah, they just instantly got deordered there.
One doesn't work, we'll just place another one down. Like what? What is this? Just have sentries on so you can deward them.
Did he just? Oh my god. That's feels bad.
Now, let me check Rock real quick. For my fantasy points, you know. Alright, 19-1-11 game 1.
That's pretty good.
15-4-9 on the Luna. I think I got it. I don't think anyone's gonna get a perfect week, but maybe I can do well for the final rankings. That's all I care about. Having my name written down as a successful fantasy league player. Alright, they're going for Roche again. There's no one there to stop them this time. Only second Roche of the game somehow. It's gotta be over now, right? Dyer just wins. Maybe in like an unlosable position almost for a long time. Dyer starts switching his lot.
Shift away.
It's pretty nice.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Shadow Shaman, is he going Lotus or is he going Refresher?
I assume Lotus.
It like looks like it, but the energy booster's locked.
Yeah, because he disassembled his arcanes for it.
Over here now.
Scrubbed out alone. Call? No. It's kind of weird. He has a Yules of his own now. And I'm just gonna hit the tower, no cares. Oh no, he messed up again!
They knew which one it was.
Yeah, it's mechanical error here from Chen twice in a row.
Big
Oh,
4 or
big
5
Echo
minute or something.
Slam. Might just die afterwards. He has his W. Got buyback.
He's done his job.
They just can't. They can't kill them. Chen's died. He also has buyback. So they finally take down the Venge and maybe the first life to AM. Maybe.
Mana Void's
Scrub's
the
gonna go down a
lead
second time. They do take down the axe. They have duel in a mere 7 seconds. They never used Serpent Wards again. It's like the second fight where they just haven't used it.
Oh, he gets the duel.
Oh, he actually duels, but he does it without Blade Mail.
A dominating performance.
Oh, that's
Wait,
another
loses the-
1 duel for AM. He has 92 duel damage. He
Oh,
might
get
just
it.
kill Storm? Not quite. He has Reincarnation, good lord.
Well, Tears, or not Tears, but the Rax defended. Aegis down.
Very expensive though.
Is Radiant going
Storm
to
Spirit
let their
didn't.
bottom barracks fall?
Drought it and die.
Killing spree.
Yikes.
This guy's just
That's a light glimmer cape.
And then he feeds like 600
Dire's middle
gold and
barracks are
tombstone.
taking damage.
Oh, and Storm TP'd up. I didn't even notice.
Barracks have fallen.
This is freaking.
Kill this guy?
He needs to get out. Oh no, don't not like that.
Oh, what? Alright, he scared me for a second. He forces 4 buybacks. There's Stark, dude. Best player in the Northern Hemisphere.
He got a range Rax and everything.
He gets the
That was
haste
really
release out,
good.
dude. That was very good.
Tis mine.
Now they just need to somehow win a fight.
I would say they won that fight in their base. They
I
had to
mean,
go through like 6 lives of a new hero.
Yeah, but they had to. They'd have 2 heroes buyback and immediately be in the fight in order to win. How are they going to do that if it's not in their base?
Oh, but now
Drow has a
even
lot
stronger.
of money.
This is classic sad boys right here. Carry
That's
around
what I do
11,000.
too. I didn't. Scared of commitment there.
This is a tough spot on Storm Spirit. Because like Kaya's like a cheap item that you would normally have slotted differently at
Get
this
rid
point.
of.
But it's
damage
so
is
useful.
okay. You can upgrade for it, dude. And then it can be OP and everyone can complain about it for a few months. That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm okay with that.
Fucking Storm players. Well, you should get at least a Moon Shard, I think, on this draw. You could even get a Storm one, too, if you really wanted.
I think the
Considering
play is
getting
that he
rid of
should get a
something.
Moonshard and an E-Blade.
Double damage.
I think he should ditch this Manta style.
Regeneration.
Oh shit, we need an A3 stand-in. Yikes. Are there buys?
Another one.
Are there buys in RD12?
In RD2L or LD2L?
RD12.
I don't know about RD2L. This anti-mage with 92 dual damage is really helping to fix his damage problem.
It's unfortunate, really.
Over here now.
pause this team. Oh no, they're all too high.
Radiant's top tower deserves
just
just
as
as
much
much
help
help
as
as
the
the
team.
bottom.
You remember when we learned that Mantis Style cancels Routes of Travel too?
Oh yeah, you disappear from the map for a second. Oh, I should definitely go to the map. Maybe buy something? Oh, you bought a moonshot.
Legion also has a moonshot, I'm seeing. Storm does not have one. Drow has one.
Oh, there's the real AM, dude. Oh, they get the heck. Get the duel! No buyback, Inno. What are you doing out here? You have no buyback, dude.
And his team's nowhere near it.
Oh no. Oh wait, no wait. What? It's available? And he has surplus. Why is the golden rim not showing?
No, his cooldown is.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong hero. That's why. All right. Just gonna change the buyback status on the chart. Actually, which letter is that? Not you.
I guess I should go buyback status.
That's I. No, they get the Venge no buyback too. Oh lordy. You know what I said about the only way Radiant can possibly win this game is tired diebacks on multiple heroes? They've just diebacked on multiple heroes.
I mean, they still have
Oh,
buybacks
man.
on their two most important cores for Radiant. And they both have travels, so.
No, I'm saying the only way Radiant wins is if Dire dieback on their important cores. And they did dieback on their important cores. LC just destroyed that Rax. They absolutely shredded it. AC actually does so much for buildings. I bought it on Troll once, and I've never taken a rack quickly. Donkey Punch
It's
is
like
doing
a third
something.
of their armor.
Oh, that Aeon dismant. Oh, another duel! Shendor!
They get the shackle.
Sacks, though. Very
Storm
hard to
buyback.
go.
He's back in the fight. Oh no, he has to TP.
That
Look
wasn't
how far the
Axe,
creep
that's
wave
on
is. He's
bottom.
not back in the fight. He didn't
Dude,
TP
he's a
all the way in.
Storm. Yeah, he is back in the fight.
But it costs a ton of mana. It's like pretty risky. I guess they win, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Scrub, dude. Imagine losing 2 games like this, dude. Oh my lord.
There's only one person hitting the tombstone. Oh my god, what do they do? Alright.
Scared of the AM, I guess. They kind of should be. To a degree. Alright, they got it. They got it. They got it.
Finish the game situation.
Good lord, dude. Oh, why does it last so long?
It's
Trying to
been
find
3
a
hours for 2
standard.
games every time.
Oh man. At least that's another prediction, correct? Iris Storm, very powerful. I mean, I still put that game on Donkey Punch at it. Like,
I think so, yeah.
that mid game, they just screwed it up. Donkey Punch farming jungle with a Shadow Blade. He didn't really put the necessary pressure on Storm and lane either, I think. That's kind of hard to say without seeing the lane. It might have just been IR outplayed him. It's
Yeah, I
just
think-
strategical issues.
Yeah, because I mean, like, the lane is one thing, but there's still the mid game where he was definitely in the position where he should have played better, right?
For
It
sure.
wasn't like he needed to recover or something. Could have done better in lane, but I think that he still should have been more aggressive with his farm. Alright, so all Chen's team needed was for Scrub to not go out to dinner with his grandfather. They haven't lost since.
It's true, dude.